Welcome to Jewellery Maker. I'm Natasha McCarthy. You've never had me here before. Brand new to the channel. I'm normally on your sister station, which is 7/4. So I got the call at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Natasha, we've had someone phone in sick. Would you mind coming in? Yeah, why not? Give it a go. So, happily, where am I meant to be looking? Which camera am I looking at? Oh, there you go. Wandering, you see? Haven't even been told that yet. So hello. Let me try actually looking at you. That helps, doesn't it? Hello. Right, let's try that all again. So you've got me for the next 4 hours. Luckily, I am not on my own. Oh, no. We've got Claire MacDonald here, thank goodness, because she has far more knowledge than I do about jewellery. So I'm just going to lead us through the next 4 hours. We're going to take a look at some absolutely stunning items for you today. We've got some great kits, gorgeous goodies for you. I believe are we winter wonderlanding it today or something? We are. Yes. Oh, there we go. There you go. There's your winter wonderland day, in fact. Beautiful. So we've got some gorgeous gemstones which are perfect for that. So if you are already making for Christmas, and I know a lot of you are, then get those in today. We've got some top quality items for you today. Should we take a look? Yeah. Oh, I've got boxes of goodies around here. What number am I going for? What are we doing? Which one? Findings. This one. Apparently we never start the show with sterling silver. Why are we doing that today? Is it because I actually know what it is? Oh, excellent. So, here we go. Can we see that? Have I lifted that up enough? If I lift that up, is it all going? Oh, there we go. It's starting to avalanche. Now, here we have your sterling silver findings. So if you're making to sell, presumably that puts the price up.
Absolutely, yeah. It's high end, isn't it?
Absolutely. You've got everything that you need to get going there. So you've got jump rings, you've got, is that a lobster clasp? Yeah, lobster claw clasp. Yeah, look at me. And then we've got, now, you see, with your head pins, you do all sorts of goodies, don't you? Make your own sort of...
Your wrap loops you can do with those, so your ball head pins, yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
You've also got... You've got your earrings, your earring ends. You've got, oh, look at that. You've got your, you've got a chain in there as well. So, you've got everything that you need.
I think so. So I think you've got your crimps and your crimp covers as well,
yeah,
haven't you? And some
that's
jump
all
rings,
in there.
a toggle clasp, your shepherd hooks, like you said. So yeah, and enough to do a bracelet on your chain.
So that's a great starter kit.
Yeah, it's everything you need, isn't it?
So you can make a couple of pairs of earrings there. You've got two. So yeah, a necklace, bracelet, a couple of pairs of earrings. Everything that you've got to go. Now, how much are we doing this for? Not this. Not that. Not $24.95. You see, this isn't how it works at 7/4. We just have a price, and that's it. You just pay that. So it's not $24.95. So what are we paying? It's like a magical what? $14.95. Am I allowed to say that now? Oh, I just have. Yeah. Oh, look, sneaking in. $14.95. There we are. I'll get the hang of this in a minute. Oh, brilliant. $14.95. That's awesome value. That's good for sterling silver. That's really good, isn't it?
That's really good. So even if you just made a little bracelet, you'd sell that, wouldn't you, for more than the price of the whole kit. Now let's talk allergies for a moment. Sterling silver, is that better if you're? Because I always go for something which is sterling silver because it doesn't irritate my ears. Is that a thing? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. That's what I would always go for. Yeah. And it seems to be okay. Yes. Beautiful. $14.95. So have we, that $24.95, is that what we've sold it for before? Or what it's, yes. Gosh, there you go. There's everything that you're getting. That is a whopper. Oh, Lisa says, welcome to your first show on JM. Hope you love it as much as we do. Well, thank you ever so much. Do get your messages in, because like I say, I am new. Sarah, hello. Pretty Twisted Gems there says, welcome to the family, lovely lady. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Do you know, everyone's been very, very, very friendly. And if you would like to keep up the friendliness, but don't talk about dinner because I haven't had time to eat anything. Send in a text message. Your text is 60777. We would love to hear from you. If you put JM Studio, then apparently it comes through to the studio. That's helpful, isn't it? Otherwise it gets lost in the ether. Goodness knows where. I get a bit lost. It's a bit like a rabbit warren around here, isn't it? It is, yeah, it is. There's lots of corridors, aren't there?
Yes, all a bit echoey. I was told never do the night shift at JM because of ghosts. Is that a thing here? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have a look behind, so when I leave the building to the car, I never turn. Yeah, don't turn
never
around.
Turn back. No, they do on horror film movies, don't they? They always turn back. Never turn back and never go back in. Right, what have we got next? Box number 20. Oh, sterling silver jump rings. That's, well, if we're on a sterling silver thing, here we go. So now, would you like this? There we go. There we are. Look, I have to say, when I got the phone call, I was in the middle of painting my bathroom, so my hands are so dry. I've slapped a whole load of oil on. They look really greasy, don't they? But look, there you go. That is your jump ring. They are brand new. Look at that. Let's give that a little wriggle around. 10 of them in there. What? £1.45? What? Hang on. For 10 sterling silver jump rings.
That's brilliant.
7mm as well. That's a really good size, isn't it? So if you're putting those on, can you use those for clasps and things?
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't like to fumble about for a clasp.
Yes, so that'd be great.
So at 7mm, that's a good size, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Absolutely. Hang on, that's 14.5 pence.
I don't think I've ever seen them that
per jump ring, and that's sterling silver. Hello.
So they'd be quite nice. They might work quite nicely with. See some of the.
Oh, look, she's coming over. She can't resist. We've got so many goodies.
They might work quite nicely with some of these. So you could use them as a bail as well. So you could attach.
Are we allowed to? Were these from the last hour?
No,
no,
so we've got these. Yeah,
we've got these on the show.
Yeah.
Can we have a look at these? For Oh, these are upcoming star buys that we might not have been meant to show you yet. I don't know, breaking all the rules this evening. No idea. Apparently it's fine, says Phil, who, poor chap, is responding very well to the fact that he's got a new presenter. Now, look at this. I mean, Winter Wonderland, hello. They're like, hang on, which stalagmites or stalactites? Stalagmites come down
tight,
from the...
Isn't it? Tight, yeah.
Tights come down?
Hold on
they
tight,
do. You need better elastic. Now, hang on, let's see. Which ones have we got? There they are, looking particularly gorgeous and dazzling. 8 o'clock. It's today's must-have at 8 o'clock. Yeah.
They're like little icicles.
That's beautiful, isn't it? And you get 4 of those for 10. Are we allowed to say 4 for £10? All of those for £10. Like the whole lot, £10. Not with that. We just think that would go beautifully. Oh. So apparently they're going to be on the website any minute, so you're going to be able to pre-order. Oh, nice. Is that a thing? Can you do that here then?
Yes, I think it's quite a new thing, which is really good. So when it's something like that and you can pre-order it, then I definitely. So
that's like putting your name down. Like, yes, I absolutely want that.
You can get
in there. It's like good schools, isn't it? You've got to get your name down early for these things. Oh, apparently they're going on now, so you can ring up. Now it's free to ring up. Here's your code coming up on the screen any second now. Oh, NFGC 99. NFGC 99. There they are. Absolutely stunning. So you can get that now. Give our call centre a ring. It is free. UK call-based centre. There you go. 0800 6444 655, and they will be able to put that to one side for you.
Brilliant. But those jump rings, I mean,
they're perfect, aren't they?
Yeah, and I bet people are multi-buying because we don't see them that often.
Gone?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Already? Wow. Hey, there we go. So your jump rings. Here we go. Let's have a look at these again. 10 of these for £1.45. Now you see, I'm not okay. I make a little bit of jewellery. Nothing that I would ever dare, show Claire, because
You could share or show me, that's fine.
Yeah, no, you'd laugh.
No, I wouldn't.
No, you really would.
I might have a little laugh and then
just
be fine.
But because I'm quite amateur with it, but sometimes I wear it on air. If you've got colours that you want to go, that's something. So I know that is great value. I do know that much. So that is incredible value. £1.45. And actually, if you've bought the sterling silver starter kit that we had right at the top of the show, happy days. It's a lovely addition, isn't it? For just a £1.45. And also, bear in mind, it's just 1 p.m.p per day, which I think is excellent. How much is your p.m.p here? Is it £2.95? Oh, it's the same as sewing quarter. £2.95 That's good, isn't it? Because you can just keep on piling everything in your basket. Check it out as many times as you like. We're only going to charge you the once. Hey, lovely. Oh, hello, Shazza. Now I hear you're a regular. Good on you. I was wondering when you were going to come over. I've watched you from a shy presenter to blossom into a professional, funny presenter. Hi. Shazza, thank you. That's so sweet. That's so lovely. Thank you. Yeah, oh my gosh, my first show. Yeah, cringe. I was made to watch it back, and it was awful, absolutely awful. Live TV is so different to anything else you will ever encounter, because they can, you know, otherwise they just edit everything out. No, nowhere to hide. Absolutely nothing. See, start the show, looked at the wrong camera. Brilliant. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide. You've got an overhead camera as well. I always call that root cam. You see, that's when I know that, oh, they're all over the place in here. Yeah, different camera setups. No, it is. That's when we know that we need to get our roots tucked up. I always call it root cam. These are on pre-order now. How many of you are going for this? I think this is really stunning. Already 25 gone. And that's just in minutes. Oh, oh, look at that. Look at that. That is Christmas in a sparkle, isn't it? That is just,
it's like mystic coated, isn't it?
It is. But then I love the fact that you've got these ones as well, which aren't. So you've got that variety there.
Yeah, frosted as well, yeah.
I made my little one watch Frozen last night. He's asked to never watch it again.
Oh, did you?
I sang along. We've got the sing-along version. He's like, Mummy, can we never watch that again? Okay. I thought he'd love it. No, none of it. Right, what should we look at next? Box number 8. Pink sapphire. Ooh. Hey, I love these tassels. Is this a new thing? Have you always done tassels? I do love a tassel. Look at this. September's birthstone. I should have been a September, but I'm an August baby. It was meant to be September. Look at that. Do you want that down a bit? There we go. Look. Ooh, yeah. That is absolutely stunning. Look at that. The detail in there. So these are natural. Here we go. A pavement made of sapphire. Look at this. So in the Middle Ages, thought to be an antidote against poisons. Is it? We can't make that claim, can we? But you're getting 40 carat of pink sapphire, graduated faceted rondelles. Look at that. Hang on, 18 centimetre strand. What are we doing with this? Are we mixing this in with Christmassy colours? Would that be easier? There we go. Look at that. Let's give that. Yeah, look, you see, I've really been decorating. I even managed to catch my hand on the, on the ceiling. It's one of those Artex ceilings. Really rough. But look at that. Oh, and there they go. Get the full tassel effect there. That is particularly stunning. So, Christmassy ideas, I'm thinking yes. Absolutely. Is this unusual to get a pink sapphire? You don't get them that often, do you? Really beautiful. Oh, and a nice price, I'm told. Oh, we haven't discussed price. Oh, we should do that, shouldn't we? Yes. Now, what are these? Have these been on before? A lot? Only a couple of times? And they were $15.95. What are they coming in at today? That is the price today. Excellent. $15.95. Yeah. Now, there's a lot on here. You've got an 18 centimetre strand. Look at that. How many do we reckon are on there approximately? Ooh, loads. There we go. Oh gosh, loads. There we go. I'm not going to count them. That'd be like watching my paint dry, wouldn't it? Watching me count things. $15.95 though looks to me to be an incredible price. And I think if you're mixing these through with maybe some of the white that we've just seen, some of the frosted, that's got to be Christmas. Gotta be Christmas. $15.95. You see, is it wrong that I would just actually wear that as a strand? I like just the delicacy. Do people just do that? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
you can just restrand?
Absolutely. And I think, have you got some...
what else
have you got? Some sterling
Come and have a dig around.
Yeah. Have you got...
Oh, I've got some spacers.
So they work really well. So
We're allowed to mention these now as well? Oh, they're coming up. What time are these coming up? 15 minutes time? Ooh.
So they'd be really good at the front.
Look how big those spaces are. Yeah, oh, a lattice spacer. Everyone loves a lattice spacer. Look at those. No, they're pretty, you know, a good spacer. It just helps, doesn't it? Because then it brings your cost down. How many of you, can I get an idea here? How many of you buy to just make things for yourself? And how many of you, so you want it to go as far as you possibly can? And how many of you at home are buying to make? Do you do Christmas markets, or do you make for your friends? Or are you in that situation where you've just started making jewellery for yourself and then everyone goes, oh, I love that, where did you get it from? Oh, I made it. And then everybody wants you to make it. Which one are you? I'd like to hear. I'd like to know. $15.95. Ooh, hang on, which box did that go in? Number 8? Box number 8. Would I like to do the Labradorite cabochons? I would. Loads of people don't know what is. What Labradorite? Okay, so Labradorite, firstly, the only reason that I can remember how to say it is because it reminds me of Labradors. And anybody that knows me knows that I do like dogs. Let's just get it out there early. But look at these. Now, these are cabochons. Learning fast means they're flat on one side and no holes. So you've got to mount these. We're doing wire wrapping in a bit, aren't we, Claire?
Yes, we are,
Can you wire wrap around these?
Yes, you can, absolutely.
What sort of wire?
So you'd use, the ideal gauges are actually in the kit. So we've got a 0.8, so that's a heavier gauge.
Yeah.
And with a 0.4, so you could sort of use, a combination of the two. There's lots of different ways. So you could prong set them, or you could net them, which is sort of almost like a lacy effect around. There's lots and lots of different ways.
That's like mother of pearl on the dark side, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. Look at the colours in there. It's got every colour.
It's like a full rainbow, isn't it?
It is. Look at everything that you've got. How many we get? Hang on. 950 carats. That's huge. Look at that.
It's really good when you get them like that, because then they're all different shapes and sizes, and you never know. So it sort of pushes you out your pushes you out your comfort zone. So you'll try different ways of setting.
Well, I kind of like that. I'm all for that,
it's really
because
good
then,
for you.
And also then you do try new things, and you're like, well, what's going to go with that? And because you've got all of the colours, you can have a real good rummage around in your stash, can't you?
Yes,
and have a play with all
absolutely.
things you've already got. Come on, I know you've got a stash. If you're anything like the fabric ladies we have on Sewing Quarter, you've got a stash going on there. We haven't talked money. £21 and how many pennies? £20.95. Under £21. There you go, you get 5p back. That's brilliant. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Did I count that one? I don't know. 27 maybe. Look, heading towards 30. Heading towards 30 there. 28p? 78p. 78 pence for one of those. Hang on, if you wire wrap that, you're going to sell that for an awful lot. That is something that looks particularly special. Whee! Look at them.
And depending on whether you used your plated wire, copper plated wire, or your sterling silver wire, I think you'd probably charge that single price, wouldn't you, for one pendant?
Well, do you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? Because I was just looking at this. So on this one here, you've got sort of yellows and all sorts of almost golds coming through there. So you could, you've got those warm tones in there. So you could wrap in a warmer coloured wire, couldn't you?
Yeah, so maybe your golds, couldn't you? Or bare copper.
Copper or something. But then that one, that's got to be a silver wire wrap, hasn't it? So actually you can really delve through your stash and see what you've got. But then we've got, I tell you what we've got coming up later, some pearl wire.
Yes, that'd be ideal,
Claire's going to tell me if what I suggest is utter rubbish, because I just look at that and go, that would be really lovely. Oh, she'll do it in a nice way, because, she's not rude. But could you use your pearl wire with that?
Yeah, you could.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
You could.
It'd look really good.
Amazing. Talking of wire, should we do another pre-order? Oh, the wire bundle. Now, hang on a minute. This was put together for you, Claire.
So
this
that
is
would
just
be
for you.
ideal with your Labradorite cabochons and your findings kit.
It's almost like we thought about it, isn't it? It's almost like this show was planned and all works together. So what am I getting here? Let's have a look. 5 meters of 0.4. That's got to be that one, surely. 1 meter of 0.6, that one. And 1 meter of 1 mil. That's a chunky one, that 1 mil, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah. So the little bracelet that I've got, so
yeah.
that's sterling silver, and that's with some wire writing, and that's a 1 mil.
Wire writing?
Yes,
you can,
yeah.
and
so
did you do that, the wire writing's done in the 1 mil?
Yes, yeah. So you can do that, and it's because it's the sterling silver, so it'll really hold its shape. Because so it's not like the plated wire that might be a little bit softer. So that would be perfect. It's really good for bangles.
So that's why you want to get the proper stuff, the real McCoy, that sterling silver. Save it for these good jobs. And also it just, you know, when you've got the real deal, you just know, don't you? You just like, yeah, you know, it's no pretend here. This is real, proper. Now, when's this coming up? 10 to 7. I feel like we're teasing you a bit. 10 to 7. Not long to wait. Half an hour. Oh, do you want the code? Oh, we can pre-order these. XRGC88. You have randomly generated codes as well, don't you? Yeah. It's just a lucky dip of code. Which, when you're a bit dyslexic like me, rubbish. 18.1 grams of silver. That's a lot, isn't it? Gosh. Right, what are we up to next? I've got lots of my boxes over here. Box number 4. Oh, now I like this. Now, rose gold coated. Look at this. Sterling silver. So you're getting the whole shebang there, but look at that. That is particularly beautiful. Now, the thing about this, it's your popcorn chain, but you can move that up and down. So, you see, the beauty of this, if you're making for someone, you don't have to necessarily know if they've got a fat wrist, thin wrist, skinny wrist, any kind of wrist. Well, obviously they need a wrist if they're going to wear it. But, yeah, prerequisite, have a wrist first. There you go. Camerawoman Leah's just laughing at me. She's just like, what have they sent over to us today? Because you can just move it up and down. That's fab. Isn't that brilliant?
I think they're absolute perfection because they're so simple, aren't they? But you don't need to, you know, it's wonderful. So you don't have to worry about any clasp. Brilliant. And you can put whatever you like in there.
Yeah, so you've got a lovely end there, which is all finished off beautifully. You don't have to worry about that bit. But then this bit, you can add in whatever you want on the end there.
So you could put, you know, some of the pink sapphires that you had. They would be nice, especially with the rose gold that you'd had.
These ones.
Yeah. So you could just put a few of those in that central bit.
Oh, lovely. Can we see that? Yeah, look at that. There.
And it's very popular, isn't it, to like mix your metals. So you could
with
the lattice beads and the sterling silver wire in either maybe the 1 mil or the 0.6. You could just have that as a connector in there.
Hang on. There you go. Imagine that all connected. Yeah. It is. I keep waiting for that to go out of fashion, but I don't think it's going to.
I don't think it does. No, it just sort of comes in different forms, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
that is lovely. I like rose gold though.
Yes.
Oh, do you know what we've got in there which would go beautifully? Hang on. Oh, we have a price. We should really discuss that, shouldn't we? Now, this is, of course, sterling silver, but it's rose gold plated. $14.95. Hey, it's for a special piece, isn't it? I mean, that's going to be an absolute showstopper. I love that. Do you know what I think would go beautifully? You can tell me if I'm wrong. Box number 7. Can I get that out? Can we try it and just see? What do you think? Ooh. Claire's reaction says it all. Ooh, look at that. Surely you can play with that.
Yes, you
That's
could
got to be a thing, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. And I would I'd leave the main body of the strand as a necklace, and I'd take a few off the ends for the bracelet.
Would you?
I would.
Oh, you see, I'm going greedy. I've gone right for the centre one there. Ah, yes.
But there's nothing to stop you from, although it's a bracelet length, if you put that sort of on the ends, you could have that, couldn't you, as your for your necklace?
You know, at Christmas, I'm thinking Christmas now. It's Winter Wonderland Day. Did we mention that? You could tie your hair up, you know, sort of a nice back to the dress, and then you would see that bit at the back, wouldn't you? And that would look really lovely at the back. But then you've got beautiful, beautiful freshwater cultured pearls, and they're natural as well. I was saying to Phil when we were we were prepping for the show, I was like, don't people like bite pearls or something to make sure they're real? He's like, yeah, don't eat them, Ty. Don't eat them. It was whilst Derek was talking about what everyone's having for dinner. He's like, no, don't do that. But apparently that's what you do. What are you actually meant to feel?
I don't know, is it they're gritty, a bit gritty?
Oh, is that right? Oh, Leah's saying yes.
Is it?
Have you eaten a pearl? Yeah. Yes. No. They don't feed you here. No. I think those two would go beautifully together.
Yes, definitely.
That is beautiful. Okay, should we have a look at these pearls perfectly? Here we go. 38cm strand. So you're getting an awful lot here. They start at 4mm, they go all the way up to 9.
That's beautiful.
Perfectly round. Is that unusual?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that is a really, really special strand.
Look at the light catching those. Oh. There's something so special about a pearl, isn't it? Again, these things, they'd never go out of fashion. Ever. So no, pearls aren't in this year. What? Pearls are always in. Especially when they're that beautiful. Now, 67.95. These are graduated freshwater, and look at that is just a necklace in itself, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes, beautiful. And the fact you've got that graduation, so
you don't need to do anything else. Of course you can, but if you're a beginner like me, you'd be like, yeah, done. Look what I did. Add a clasp. Get you with my silver findings.
Absolutely.
Job done. Oh, I've got a price drop. We're not selling it for that. Oh, look at this. It's gone down. Well, I thought that was good value, actually. So today's $49.95. Well, that's excellent. That's crazy value. Look at that. Oh, they're just so beautiful. I love the different colourways that you've got going on in there. Because if you'll wear it, you can pick that with just a white top. You've got purples, you've got pinks. You've got all sorts of colours going on in there that you can pick out.
Beautiful
and also
strand.
you can use all sorts of different coloured findings, can't you?
Yes,
the rose gold, yes. But you've got kind of goldy pearls in there as well. But then you've also got So
if you've got your sterling silver findings pack, so you could do everything really out of that. So you could take a couple off the ends and have your earrings. You could put a few in for a bracelet, as sort of like on the head pins. And then you've got your two clasps as well, for one for your necklace and one for your bracelet.
Nice. Oh yeah, everything.
So yeah.
So if that's what you're going for this evening, be quick about it. $49.95. Oh, we're doing a star buy next. Hang on. Do I have to put those back in the right? Oh, what happens if I put them in the wrong box? Now, we're going to have a look at a star buy in just one moment, apparently. So I'm gonna get ready, find my star buy, and I will see you after this very short break. Hey, star buy time! I love a star buy. Look at this. So we teased you with these. I feel bad for teasing you, but that's the name of the game, isn't it? Why not? A little bit of teasing whilst you eat your dinner. Sterling silver, lattice bead. It's all about the sterling silver this hour. I found some tweezers as well. Look at that. Let me give that a little look. Lovely sparkle going on there. We should talk about price maybe, do you think? You get 3 of these. They're going to be £1 each. Are they? No, they're not £1 each. £3 each. £8.95. You got us all excited there. Claire was like, quick, just somebody wait here while I just go and order a whole load. £8.95, so under £3 each. But this is sterling silver, isn't it? We're all about the silver tonight. All about that real sterling silver. A lattice bead. That could be the focal point, couldn't it? You don't need much more than that if needs be.
Yeah.
I think that on a bracelet. Hey, if you've got your finding set, hang on, let me get my finding set back again. Just maybe that, just on a simple chain.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
You could do that. Just simple. Sometimes just simple is the most effective, isn't it?
Absolutely. They're really, really good for if you do, you know, stretchy bracelets. So with your stretchy elastic, because you can with the larger drill hole that's in the lattice bead, you can hide the knot in there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, because it just feeds through.
Yeah.
There you go. Do you want to see that? There we are. Oh, yeah.
So it'd just be hidden in there, or you could work that with, say, if you do macrame and you work with lots of cords and threads, you know that they're going to all go through.
Pop it in.
Yeah.
You see, useful. That was how I started out, was just making anything on a bit of stretchy elastic.
Yeah.
Good job. Off we go. And it's easy then, isn't it? It's easy to wear.
Yeah, totally. And you can just use those simple sort of foundation techniques, but then with sort of, say, you know, like your sterling silver elements, like your higher end gemstones. So it's still sort of quite basic jewellery making, but you're working with really, you know, beautiful, lovely things.
And yet you see them in the shops and they're so expensive.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Think, wow. Do you do that thing where you go and you see something absolutely stunning and go, yeah, I could make that.
Yeah,
definitely. I could make that and make it even better. £8.95 for these. All three of those sterling silver. So far today, this evening I should say, we've had our sterling silver findings. That's great. We've also had the sterling silver triple wire as well. Ah, Sue. Hello, Sue. She says she makes for herself, family and friends, but not for sale. Why not for sale, Sue? Some people are just really shy. It's just a hobby. It just, you know, it's just, no, this is what I make for my friends and that's it. I think that's lovely. Because then it's, you know, it's really special, isn't it? And another Sue says, hi ladies, and welcome to the mad, bad, wonderful JM family. Hey, talking of family, I've left my son in the green room. Prepare yourself for lots of great deals and gems at unbelievable price drops. Yeah, Derek was saying earlier, this is where a lot of my wages will probably go. It's a good job I'm here and I haven't got my phone on with me. So, look, it is really beautiful. The slippery, look at these. Whoa, £8.95. What am I doing next? Box number... Rose gold silver clasp. Box number 30. Where's that? Oh, here. Ooh. Now, here we go. A basic clasp for you. Yeah, but do you know what? They're great, aren't they? This is your toggle clasp. A great weight here. It's 11mm. 23mm, and this is rose gold plated again, like the other one that we had. Should I give this a little? There you go. Have a good look at that. Rose gold is just. Are we breaking the studio? Who's breaking the studio?
Naughty
Paul. Paul. Is Paul the one that sorted out my earpiece for me? Yeah. Oh no, we can't be nasty to Paul. Paul's been my hero today, and he's sorted out my earpiece for me. So yeah, when I came in this evening, they said, yeah, so this is going to be your team. And we've got Paul. He's old. I went, how old are we talking? and they went, yeah, no, he's 38. I went, oh, my age then. Silence in the office. I was just really pleased because it meant that, you know, when I referenced kids' TV back from the day, I won't be the only one going, and do you remember? Normally, you know, a room full of like 20-year-olds. Just tumbleweed. What are you talking about, Tash? I was 35. I see, he was a mere baby. Oh, look, he's not happy now. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh dear. I put the cat among the pigeons there, haven't I? Whoops. Anyway, so that's why he's breaking up the studio, because clearly upset and I'm getting his age wrong. Not even middle age. Yeah, keep those references coming because I am actually older than him. £4.95 for this. We didn't mention the price, did we? £4.95. There we go. There. So you've got that bit through there. Now, what sort of bracelet or necklace?
So yes, it could be bracelet or necklace. But often what happens with I think with Jewellery Maker, so you might see it as it's the toggle clasp, but then people would use the bar. They use them as the back of cufflinks. Or
you can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So you'd sort of you buy maybe two, so that you've got two matching ones. So there's your cufflink bar, and then pendants or earrings with that section there.
There's lots of different uses. I hadn't even thought about making stuff for men.
Yeah, it's really popular.
Oh, actually, we've got some nice men's stuff coming up later, haven't we? Yeah, some nice gemstones for men later. That's that, $4.95 for that. That is sterling silver and rose gold plated. Looking good. Now, box number 15. I'm a gold version. Oh, hang on, I've just thrown it out the box. Yeah, keep looking at that picture while it's spinning around because I've just dropped it. Here we go. Bing! Oh, thank goodness for tweezers, eh? Same price, $4.95. Ba-ba-ba-ba. A mixture. Now we've said today, haven't we, that you can, especially with those pearls, those freshwater pearls, you can mix them with any type of metal. Would you use these to finish off your pearls?
Yeah, because as we said, there were like some really warm tones, weren't there? So and it's always good to have, if you are selling, to have sort of like one of each, the metal colourways, so that you can, for your customers. My
mum doesn't wear silver. Very, very rarely wears silver because all of her wedding rings are gold. All of her wedding rings, that makes it sound like she's been married multiple times. Her wedding ring and her engagement ring, that sounds better. Sorry, Mum. Giving you a reputation. I've only been on 35 minutes. There you go, gives you an idea. Because we were saying, weren't we, about those warmer toned pearls. Look at that, see,
that works beautifully, doesn't it?
Yeah, why not? Because then because you've got those graduated, you could pick out just all the warmer tones, couldn't you? Ooh.
Yeah, totally.
It's on the floor. It's going to happen, isn't it? What is it they say in was it Pretty Woman, slippery little sucker? Let's get that one back. Hang on, keep looking at that. I'm going under the desk. Got it. There we go. No one noticed. No, I think we got away with it. $4.95. Oh, Leah saw. You won't tell anyone, will you? No, it's fine. It's fine. Girl code. Some ladies in here, actually, apart from up in there. Actually, apart in the studio.
Old Paul in the back.
Apart from old Paul in the back. Oh, there he is. Yeah, but he's not actually here. No one give him a microphone. Oh my goodness, I'll never be asked back ever again. But I know that Natasha McCarthy. The people that I can actually see. Let's clarify. People I can actually see. All ladies. Box number 9. Oh, haven't seen this. What's this called? Charoite. Hey, look. It's a gemstone from Russia. Look at that. Now, you see, when we looked at this earlier, I was slightly worried. My 3-year-old's had to come into work today because it's half term. There's no childcare.
He was lovely.
Yeah,
he was a sweetie.
But you see, if he saw these, he'd just think they were marbles. That was it. And my worry is that he's actually in the green room and he's found some diamonds or something. He's just like rolling them around, going, "Oh, pretty marbles." Charoite. There we go. Plain rounds, approximately 8mm. That's a good size. Now you see that on elastic.
Yes, be perfect. So it worked really well with the lattice spaces that you had. But it's lovely with all the the lovely purple tones that you've got in there. Works really nice. That's lovely.
Look at now. Nat, come back. Just dropping everything. Sorry. There you go. Can I there? I want to be able to there.
See, that looks lovely, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Really nice. Yeah.
Ooh, but you see again, so many different colours. You know what we've got coming up later? The £10 for 4 thingamajiggy. Could you mix that through?
Yeah, totally. So you just maybe alternate them, couldn't you? You could just simple threading, or you could wire around them.
Because that finishing on there will pick up any colour, and you've got all the colours then, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could make a unicorn out of those.
Yeah, be perfect for that.
Unicorn's very in. Very in. But look at this. So 180 carats. That's a lot, isn't it? Here we go. Was this? I hate partying with the lovely gemstones. Oh, hate partying. It's like, well, you know, just go partying. I have said, haven't I, I'm a bit dyslexic, sorry about that. So if my friends or family have them, I can still see them.
Yeah,
I see. Yeah. So they stay in the family. You are kind of making heirlooms, aren't you? It's like when we have the quilting on Sewing Quarter, you are making something that you want people to have and enjoy, and just, especially if you're going a bit precious, then you want them to stay.
Yeah, definitely, and you have like an emotional attachment, don't you, if you've spent a lot of time making it.
Well, I suddenly realised coming here I had to take off my rings. I normally wear on this one here. You can see there, it's kind of like dented. That's my grandmother's engagement ring. Hasn't been taken off my hand since I was 15. No, I was a bit nervous. I didn't know if it would actually come off. So, no, I'm not allowed to wear my own jewellery. So yeah, so totally get that. Totally get that. Keep it in the family. We should talk about some money here, shouldn't we? 1995. You can only find these in Russia or now Redditch. There you go. There you go. There. It's very glamorous, isn't it? 1995. That to me is a fabulous price. Now hang on, we're getting 8 mil of these, and how long's that strand? 38 centimetres. That's coming in at a good price then, isn't it? There's an awful lot going on there. I just love the variety of colour that you've got going through there. Isn't it absolutely stunning?
It's lovely tones, isn't it? So you could work that. So because it's not a graduated strand, so you could sort of put them on your beading tray and then work sort of, you know, tonally. So you could go from sort of like light to dark in your, you know, just restrand, or you could pearl knot. So a technique, so just sort of on thread or silk and knot in between them.
Claire, when you get something like this on your tray, do you already have in mind a project, or does this make you think of a project?
Totally, yeah. It can be either. So sometimes you'll get gemstones that really just, they'll tell you exactly what you should do with them. And sometimes you might have a design and then you might go through your stash and then you'll think, oh yeah, I'll use that with that. So totally different.
So the pink sapphire I just wanted to restring and just... Yeah. And just have, because it was really pretty.
Yeah.
But this, yeah.
But that would be so useful because it's a uniform size as well. So again, like with your macrame or it's sort of rosary linking, something where you might really want a uniform round.
Then you've got it.
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
And a lot of them as well. So 8 mil of that, look at that, all of those. Just the natural colours in there. Beautiful. Oh, tools. Now, hang on, what box did I get this from? Let's try and keep organised. Box 9, there we go. Box 16. Oh, I've got a few tools. Now, here we go. These are my chain and bent nose pliers. Why do I want a bent? I've just got straight ones. I feel like I'm missing out. Why should I have bent ones, Claire?
So sometimes if you're doing your, say like, you can, if you're doing chain mail, you can use them there. So wire work, because I do a lot of mainly wire work. So if you wanted to really, you know, get into sort of like really tight, you know, little sort of nooks and crannies. So that would, because you're obviously going to go in, say maybe from the top, but that little bend,
yeah,
you'd just be able to sort of like nip in and access it like that.
I feel like I need that in my stash. It's good,
I've never seen the two together, so that's really good, because straight away, if you wanted to do your chain mail, so ideally you'd want your 2 sets of pliers, so that's brilliant.
Yeah, and you're straight in, purchase, so you've got one that you can kind of hold it down with and the other to have a play about with it. Now, so you've got both of these. Is this going to be a great gift?
It'd be a wonderful gift, yeah.
So if you've got, or a starter, yeah, this is it, isn't it? A starter kit as well. But I mean, because for me, I've done a little bit here and there. That would be a lovely addition.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's a, you know, really good make, and if you look at it's like the foamy soft grip handles, isn't there? So yeah, it's really good, really.
So
good.
That's going to be easy on the hands, and also, you know, presumably you won't have as much hand cream on as I've slathered on before coming to air, just to try and make my hands look less like sandpaper. And so, yeah, it's going to be kind on your hands.
See, it says on there chainmail tool tool set. But again, like, you know, when we look at different findings, so all jewellery makers would use it for so many.
Well, that's just it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I sort of didn't want to go into that, because in terms of just pigeonholing it for one thing, because, you know, in my limited experience, I know I'd use that for so many other things.
Yes, yeah.
There we go. How much are we looking at for these? $15.95. That's great,
Brilliant,
isn't it?
yeah.
So less than £8 for each of those. And like you say, great quality.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah.
Nice. So Artistic Wire, they are known, aren't they, as a good quality brand. Ooh, that's. Do you know what? Sometimes you just need to get a little gift that's a bit different. And if you're anything like me, you lose these things anyway, so it's always good to have a few. $15.95. Yeah, you are gifting someone a hobby. So what? Okay, so what else would you get? So if you were buying sort of a starter kit, what else would we be adding in?
Well, if you were new, and you bought that, I think you get a DVD, and you get.
What? As in, if you're new, this is the first time you've ever bought from us here at Jewellery Maker. Oh yeah, look, it's on my key messages down here. What does it say? Oh, you get a free tutorial booklet and DVD. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So you get everything in there.
And of course, you can just carry on watching. There's one down here with this in. Is it what this?
I think that little the little folder. Yeah.
New viewers, message in if you're a new viewer. How do we message in? How do we do that? Oh, here we go. 60777. Message in if you're new. I'm new too. Welcome to the new show. You're going to get this. It's like the newbie app. What? What? You get all of this? You get a finding pack. Oh look, there's some of your stretchy wire in there. Oh, it's like Christmas.
It is brilliant, isn't it?
Brilliant. What else are you getting in there?
I think it's booklet.
That's your DVD,
yeah, DVD.
and a book. Oh, hang on. Oh look, so you can never have too many, can you?
Yeah.
That's great. Basic pliers. Hang on. Oh, there's more in here. Oh, this is good. Hang on. All it said in here was a free tutorial booklet and DVD. It didn't say about all of this. I think you've undersold yourself. Or is that tiger wire? All of that. Stretch elastic. Oh, you see, there you go. Stretch elastic is my friend.
Yeah.
There you go. Pop that all in there. So that's if you're buying with us for the first time. Nice. Nice. Oh, we're moving on apparently. Sterling silver, number 22. Oh, it's a pendant. Oh. Oh. Check this out. Hang on. Going in with my tweezers. Now then. So this is your sterling. There we go. Hollow pendant. Look at that. That's a good size, isn't it?
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, look. So you've got sort of a star going on there. You've got sort of multiple stars going on the more you sort of move it around. Oh, that's pretty.
That's really nice. I don't think I've seen that one before. I'd be tempted to put that with the lattice beads that you had as well. I think that would work really well.
Hang on, the lattice bead. Which one?
Are they on there? Are they? Over there?
Where? Oh, these ones?
Yeah, I think they're the lattice ones.
Yeah. Your spacers.
Yeah. See, that would work really nicely.
No. Where? Oh, God, look, come back. They're really slippery. There you go. Like that. I'll get the hang of this in a minute. They would go well, wouldn't they? And that's it.
Nice.
And how much is it coming in at? £4.95.
Wow.
So if you've got the £1.45 jump ring and some chain. Oh, wait, hang on, we haven't talked about the chain yet. Oh, we've got some chain coming up as well. £4.95. I love how our producer Phil just slips that in there. Yep. Pop that in with the chain. Yeah. He's teasing you without even knowing, isn't he? £4.95 for that. It's all about the sterling silver. It's all coming together a treat, isn't it?
It all works really well together, doesn't it?
You know, you've got your sterling silver wire, haven't you?
Yes.
Could you work that with it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you could do like a really fancy, you could do a fancy bail, or sort of emulate that lattice work, or sort of like the crisscrosses. So you could do that yourself with and have that sort of hanging down.
I like. Ooh, it is. There we go. Oh, apparently we've got another star bite coming up in a minute. So £4.95 gets you that. Are you grabbing all of these bargains? Because they seem like great deals for me. Now, star buy. Oh, no, hang on. I've got some names up here. Dee and Carolyn. Good job. Multi-buy. Good job. Yay. Excellent. Welcome to the show. Star buy time. Woo! What do we start? Hello, welcome back. Very exciting, star buy time. I like a star. We've kind of teased you with this anyway. It's producer Philly doesn't like to tease you, doesn't he? He's a bit of a tease. There he is, yeah, there he is. Here we go, this is what you're getting. Now, wrapping. Is that what we're doing with this, Claire?
Yeah,
I don't mean in like a kind of way, not like a type wrapping. Jewellery type wrapping.
So like wire wrapping.
Yeah,
so
that's
you've got your structural gauge, so your 1 mil, that would be your really good. So your heavier gauge.
That's this one here, isn't it? That's that chunky one.
Yeah, the thicker one. So that would be, say, the base for your bangles. And then you've got, is it a 0.6, I think?
Yeah, and a 0.4, I think.
That would be, so your 0.6 would be really good for rosary linking. So some of the gemstones that you've had so far, so you could do technique like rosary linking, which is like a wrap loop.
Okay.
So that's an ideal gauge for that. Some people as well make their own findings with that gauge.
With this one?
Yes, yeah.
So that's heavy enough to be able to do your own little jump ring? Or no, that's
so maybe some more of your earring findings, or you could double it up as your clasp. But you can always work hard in it as well, so you could hammer it to make it look sort of a little bit stronger.
Oh, I've had a go at that.
Yeah, it's really good, really good.
Getting a bit of frustration out.
Yeah.
It's like when you tenderise your meat. Take that. Right. 18.15 grams of silver, I think. Yeah, look at that. That's a lot, isn't it? This is your finest one. What am I doing with my finest one?
So that would be, you know how you said, so like wrapping or binding, or if you needed to go through some of your sort of really high-end gemstones might have a smaller drill hole, so that would be good for that. Or you could do lots of wire weaving, so you could use some of the techniques that we'll do in the demo. You could weave with that.
Claire, when are we demoing?
I think it's in the next hour.
Oh,
so
after the break?
Soon, yeah.
Because we keep teasing you with, I feel like we're just teasing you with everything. It is oh, here's the price. Oh yeah. £21.95. Hey, now this is a star buy. We don't do what? We don't do silver wire very often. Why don't you do silver wire very often? Is it difficult to come by? Oh, it's hard to get hold of. Oh, okay, so tricky to get hold of. So actually, make the most of covering it today. £21.95. For me, this is we're starting to look at super special makes, aren't we? This is going to be your Christmas makes. So Sue, are you making for Christmas? Because Sue's messaging. She only does for family and friends. Are you making for Christmas? Have you gone past Christmas? But it's Winter Wonderland. I know you work ahead, but hang on a minute. Surely, are you still making for Christmas? Or
Yeah, I don't think I've actually properly started yet. I think
There
different
you
people
go.
are, different. It depends how organised you are, doesn't it?
Can I use this with this?
Yeah, totally.
Can I?
Yeah, it works really nicely.
It does, doesn't it? So you could thread that through that. Hang on, what else did we find earlier that was pretty special? Oh, yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? And actually, some of the big ones. Look at that. Have we already sold some of these? 15 gone already. 50? Whoa! Now, are these? They're coming up at 8 o'clock, but you can apparently pre-order. Is that right? So check out the website for that, and you can see everything's a little bit different here. So in quarter, we don't let you do that. So as soon as you see it, then you can get it. But here, I like this. It's like, yeah, early bird and all of that. If you see it, you can get it quickly. Right, one more. What are we doing? Box 6. Oh, now sticking with the sterling silver theme. Look at this. Now, I'm told this isn't like the stuff that you get your plug thing. It is what it reminds you know in the hardware stores when you get your chain for your plug. It's like that, but really fancy. Because there you just take off as much as you want, don't you?
Yeah,
it's kind of the same concept.
Yeah, that's much nicer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, don't. I mean, unless you are super fan, like the hyacinth bouquet of people that need, you know, to have a sterling silver plug chain, then don't do that. But you're getting a metre of it. You could do every bathroom in the house, couldn't you?
Yeah, that'd be fab.
Or you could wear it. That would be a far better idea. Look, it's all on one. Yeah. Do you know, Phil, bless him, that does actually sort of scooch down so that you can keep it all, stop it from getting tangling. But he said, I don't think we'll do that, Tash, so that it's easy for you to get at. He's thought,
he's
hasn't
a sweetie, isn't he?
He knows. He knows. What money are we looking at for this? $16.95 for a metre. 6.8 grams.
See that if you get the wire, then that I'd say is a must really, because then you know, you could do little bits of your wire writing, or you could do little pendants and then add it to the chain. We've had the jump rings, haven't we? The fancy beads.
Well, yeah, we had the starter findings kit. Yeah. I feel like today, if you're into your sterling silver, I love silver. I have to say, silver and rose gold, they're the way for me. It's beautiful. There's so much that you can do. So I'd be really stocking up. Do we often get silver chain? Does that come on often?
We have a silver chain, but we don't often have, say, metre length, so that you can choose your own sort of length that you want. But also the link on that is really good.
So if you've got something, because this is the thing, isn't it? If you've got something in mind, a dress or something in mind, then you want to have it right where everyone can see it, and not just bashing around on the neckline. We're nearly out of time for this hour. Where did that hour go? God, it absolutely flies, doesn't it? So we're nearly already a quarter of the way through. Thank you ever so much for all of your messages, by the way. It's lovely to be here at Jewellery Maker. Very unusual for me. So after the break, we've got some kits, and we're going to do some demoing. I'm not going to demo. I wouldn't put you through that, don't worry. So we've got Claire here. Hooray! And she's going to be doing some beautiful, beautiful wire wrapping. So don't go anywhere. Maybe make yourself a quick cup of tea, and then come and join us, and we'll see you in just a moment.
Hello everyone, guest designer Mark Smith here with some amazing news. I'm very excited about this. On Wednesday the 1st of November it's going to be Mark Smith Day. So everything that Mark Smith loves about Jewellery Maker and its products will be showcased throughout the day. So in the morning show I'll be on with presenter Carol, and we're going to have a chip and nugget bonanza. One of the kits, in fact, just to let you in a little secret, is going to have 10 metres in length of chips and nuggets with a bit of wire thrown in, and the most amazing diamond kit as well. And then in the afternoon from 1 till 6 we're going to be joined by presenter Becky, and we're going to be talking about paracord and wire macrame, which I haven't done wire macrame for so long. I'm really excited about it. And then in the evening, presenter Zena and I will be focusing on Swarovski and seed beads, another massive love of mine. So hope you can join me and the amazing presenters on Wednesday the 1st of November for Mark Smith Day.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
I mean, let's not mess around. Let's just go straight in with a star buy. Look at that. That has got all of your Christmas jewellery written all over it. Oh, you know, this is not coming off now, don't you? Look at that. Stunning.
It's beautiful, isn't
Claire,
it? I know.
Were we actually meant to have this on the show? This was scheduled last minute for you.
Yes, yeah.
Did you know?
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh, that is a showstopper and a half, isn't it? Now, what are we looking at here? So, from JM with love. Hey, look, from anyone with love. Are we giving this away? This is your Heart Swarovski sterling silver chain and bail. Oh, so that's it. That's it.
So
that's the whole kit.
It's everything you need. So you don't. It's not. Usually, what would happen is you might have to wait to see. So you might have the beautiful Swarovski, and then you might have to wait for another show to get the bail, and then another show to get the chain. And so you've got everything now. Everything that fits beautifully.
So everything is sourced, because that's the thing, as a relative newbie to jewellery making, I wouldn't necessarily know where to find these things, or if I was getting the right size for the right thing, and it can be a bit tricky. But no, here it is, all together. Whoa. Now the heart is 40 mil. It's
fabulous, isn't it?
Big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the chain is 30 inches. I love where that sits.
Yes, yeah.
It's lovely, because no matter what you're wearing, as long as you're not wearing something sort of heavily patterned, it's just there. It's just beautiful.
It's fab, yeah.
But then also, because you've got that lovely wide bail, you could also do it almost like a choker.
Yes, you could do. Yeah, totally.
Just swap the chains around.
That bail is so big, so you absolutely could do that. You'd have no problem. Just feed it through.
So imagine that up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or on cord, or leather. That'd be fabulous. Yeah.
Oh, how beautiful would that be? So the whole thing, and so you're getting the whole lot. You're getting the chain, the belt, and £21.95, under £22. £21.95.
That's incredible, isn't it? And if you look at I'd say, I don't know, go into a high street store and say maybe it's not Swarovski, I think you'd be paying more.
Look at that. Oh, now congratulations, Suze, Emma, John and Janet. Did they get 2? Christina, Susan, Dawn, Collector. I always like to know who Collector is. Hello, Collector. Nice to meet you. Anonymous. Ah, you see, maybe their husbands are in the room.
That's it,
You've got to be anonymous. Under the radar. Under the radar buying. The code you need, IQGC55, £21.95. Claire, I'm not the most experienced jewellery maker. Hands up to that.
You absolutely don't.
Can I do this?
Yeah, totally you can. So you've got your chain.
I mean, obviously, I don't need to put it together because this is coming home with me now. Yeah, look at that.
So you've got your chain.
Yeah.
And you've got your lovely size big pinch bail, which is really, I really like these because they're plain, so they're not going to, sometimes, you know, I mean, this could absolutely take something really ornate, but I think if you had that, it might detract a bit because that's the focus, isn't it? It's so fabulous. So if you, as is, you like the pinch of it, so you're just going to open it up, so you can do it with your hands, or you know, if you've got your pliers from earlier, you could do that. And can you see you've got the drill hole there?
So there's,
have a look. You can
quite
see
a
how
good
big.
hole, isn't it?
It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And so you remember, you've got the 2 sides as well, so you've got that sort of that mirror finish on the back, a lovely AB. So all you're going to do is you're going to line it up. So I'm going to open that up. So all I've done, can you see, is so that's going sort of halfway through. I'm going to pinch that together.
Just pinching? That's all that you need? I'm just
going to pinch that together. And you'll be able to see, so you could do, if you had like nylon jaw pliers if you wanted to, so you're just going to pinch that until that has gone into, and it's secure into that hole. So if we have a look, So you can see there, so that's gone through.
Is that Phil? Mike, director Mike put this together. And he did it. He said it's easy. He said if he can do it, anyone can do it. He's only got, like 7 years worth of jewellery making experience. It's fine. It's fine. If he can do it, I could do this. So this just arrives. The old doorbell goes. And obviously, you're on first name terms with your postman because, you've bought from JM before. That beautiful package has arrived. In seconds, you are super glam.
Yeah.
And out the door.
It's wonderful, isn't it? I love it. I absolutely love it.
That is that's Christmas jewellery.
Yeah, and and think about if you could use them separately. I mean, that's really beautiful if you use your monofilament. So that was in like the starter kit. So really, really fine, almost like fishing line.
Yes.
And you hang it up so it's almost like a sun catcher because it's sort of like throws out all the beautiful rainbows. Then.
Well, because it does, hasn't it? It's got that aurora borealis finish to it.
Yes.
So you've got every colour there. 30 have gone already. Oh, can you leave one for me? Just leave one for me. I just need one.
We've got one each now.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
There's no arguments here. Hang on, no. What about Leah?
Can we share?
We can share. Yeah. Because it'd be awkward if, we all were at the same time. They are just absolutely stunning. I have a big love for Swarovski.
Oh, yeah, it's fabulous.
When I got married, rather than having a bouquet, I had flowers made out of Swarovski crystals.
Oh, wow.
Wrapped in wire.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
That was my bouquet. And so now it comes out as a centrepiece for
that's lovely.
Christmas.
Yeah, you've got it forever,
So we
haven't
put
you?
all the little candles around on the centre of the table and that's it. So,
Beautiful.
yeah, really special.
And, it's a really popular motif, isn't it?
And actually, chunky jewellery. It's so satisfying.
Yeah.
Isn't it? And it really dresses up. Something can be a bit drab.
Yeah, definitely.
And especially, we're getting into the party season. Let's be honest about it. So if you've got to go straight from work, hardship to the bar,
Oh, no.
What a shame! What a shame! And you need to look a bit more swanky by the time that you get to the bar. Pop that on.
It's a lovely chain as well.
It's
really
gorgeous,
lovely.
isn't it? I mean, that alone is really catching the light. The whole thing is so super special. Are you keeping this for yourself, or are you actually going to gift it? How many times do you buy things to gift and then whoops?
I like to buy two, so I gift one and then gift to myself.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I think that's absolutely fine. Well, I've got to look at something else. Oh, the Swarovski snowflake.
Yes, yeah.
Now, hang on. This is next up. Ooh, is this in the kit? This is in the kit, isn't it? Coming up. Look at this.
So that would work really nicely, wouldn't it?
We're going with crystal. Oh gosh, look at all the paint on my. Don't look at the paint on my fingers. I'm so sorry about that. There you go. That is your Swarovski snowflake, which is coming up in a kit any moment now. But you see, you could swap that in and out, couldn't you?
Yes, yeah, you could do
No reason why you can do that.
Yeah.
If we're going Swarovski, can't get enough. It's beautiful. $21.95 for the heart. I think that's a brilliant price.
It is. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Really wonderful.
Oh, this is just so tempting. I can't work here full time. I'd be absolutely skint. Should we do the kit? Let's do the kit. What are we getting in the kit? Do I grab this? Yeah. You realise that I'm also clumsy. Yeah. Camera lady Leah's just like, oh crikey. Now this is your main kit. Where to even start? So
Beautiful, isn't it?
let's start with Swarovski. We've been talking
Yeah.
about Swarovski
Yeah.
so far this hour. So we've got two of these. Now, how do I need to show you this? Do I have to? Look at that. Ooh. So you've got a big one, little one. Oh, look at that. Oh, hang on, and look at all those little sparklers. So how many of those are we getting?
I think you
Little tiny ones.
Yeah, 48 of those
48.
ones. Yeah, so, and they go such a long way.
No, you see, that's exactly what my my bouquet was made up out of. Just those,
Yeah,
just wire worked into flowers. They're aurora borealis beads, the old AB. You see, I love a bit of AB because then you've got all the colours. So it doesn't matter what you wear them with, every colour is there. It also means it doesn't matter if you're, you know, like I was saying earlier, my mum, she likes gold, whereas I'm a silver girl. So actually...
But everything's in there, isn't it? And especially, you know, like with your rose gold as well, so the pinky colours, so it worked really well.
All in. It's absolutely all in. So you've got your crystal snowflakes, and you've got 48 of those. There we go. But hang on. Crystal, blue shade, and more. So you've got a big one and another one.
Yeah, so you've got the AB is the smaller one,
right,
and then the larger one. So if you, and it might be quite good on there as well on the white background, because you can really, it's a lovely, really lovely colour.
That does look, that looks quite black there, but it's actually blue.
Yeah, can you see? It's
on there?
Beautiful, really lovely.
Now that is a Christmassy. There, look at that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
How much would you expect this kit to be? We haven't even spoken about everything else that's coming in the kit. Let's go through everything else that we've got coming in the kit. 2 lots of copper wire. But this is your silver plated round copper wire.
Yeah, so you've got a copper core, and then you've got the silver plating over the top. And you've got so you've got your good gauges there. So you know how we spoke before about your 0.8mm, so that's your structural one.
Oh, okay.
And then alongside it you've got, so again it's the copper core with the silver plating, and so that's your 0.4. So in the same way...
So what's that one for?
So you do binding or your weaving.
Okay. You see, I'm really pleased because sometimes I go online to buy these things. I don't know.
No, that's it. Until,
why would you know? Why would you know? Until someone like you tells me. Now, the blue beads here are... so there you go. That's your silver plated copper wire, but you see, look at these, because blue grey shell pearls.
Yeah, because I think they're like a dove grey as well, aren't they? Like a
grey is in. Yeah. There's no doubt about it. Grey is in, whatever it is. So it's in the shops. It's fashionable. It's in our homes.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah. I've painted one wall grey today, another one blue. It's all going on, but this is going to go beautifully. Firstly with the aurora borealis, but also with that blue snowflake. Hang on, let's get that blue back on there. You're getting 2 sizes as well. 8mm and 6mm. And wow! Why can't I keep hold of anything? This is the skill, isn't it? They can keep having to cut away and look at something else while I actually get my act together and hold things. There. Do you know you're getting that Swarovski for £2.85, and the pearls £2.85, and the wire, everything. Should we? Let's just give you the whole price. Under £20, £19.95. That is incredible. Hang on, you're getting 10 meters, 20 meters of wire in there, and you're getting your 48 little ones, and you're getting those 2 main items. But then also, you're getting all of these. So these are going to be earrings and bracelets and necklaces. This is incredible value.
That's fabulous. I mean, they work. The kit works beautifully, really beautifully together. But you know, you think about some of the things you've had.
My silver findings.
Yeah, the silver findings, but also your the spikes that you've got. Also, you could do your wire wrapping with your Labradorite, which would work really well with the grey, you know, the grey pearls. So it'd be fabulous.
Oh, isn't it just gorgeous? Did you make that, Claire?
I did.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
Just knock it up in a break, just quickly, you know, bish bash bosh. There it is. Wow!
Oh, thank you.
Look at that. How long does something like that take?
So that would be a little bit longer because you've got some weaving.
Than just, you know,
my
level.
It's
push the bell together.
It's practice, and it's totally practice. So it's just because you've got sort of like a bit more of an intricate weave in that one. But you know, like I say, if you you've got all the gauges that if you want to do sort of the designs that I've done. But like I say, it will go with so many. You know, those snowflake pendants are fabulous pendants, as you know. So as you've got the heart. You know, they're standalone pendants like that. I think, you know, if I were buying the kit, that's almost how I'd be tempted to work with them.
Hang on. Go back to that. Can we go back to that last shot, please? Because, you know, we just, you know, slid over that. Look at that. Are we demoing that?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I spin that around so you can see just how gorgeous that is? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 1995. And that's just one thing that you can make out of this kit. Well, I would pay more than that just for that bracelet. Gosh. Hang on, there's a ring as well. Whoa, look at that. Oh, look at the colours. How that's just using one of those pearls in the middle. And see how that AB just picks up the colour of that pearl. Oh, it's stunning.
It's perfect, isn't it?
Oh, you clever
Perfect.
thing.
Oh, thank you.
Do I want to get what, this one? This is, oh. Now look at this. So, here we go. Thank you for getting that for me.
That's okay.
I got...
That's okay.
I get distracted by... I'm like a magpie. I get distracted by pretty
yeah, but
things.
there's so many beautiful, sparkly things.
And so producer Phil said, could you just pick up the... I don't even know what that is. Channel chain. And I just saw channel chain with pearl. I went, yeah, I'll have that. Thanks. I was meant to pick up that. Look at...
Oh, that looks good, doesn't it?
Look at that. Now, firstly, great photography. Who did that? Oh, that was Mike. So hang on a minute. Not only did he whip up a quick necklace, but he also made things sparkle and look beautiful. What a clever guy.
He's done well.
Hey. Oh, gold star to you. This was actually what I picked up because look, if you get both kits, then look at the sort of thing that you can make. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's just stunning. Are we making this today? What are we actually making today?
So we're going to do the bangle in the middle.
Oh, I want to make all of it. Oh, do you know what? You'll
have to come to the workshop.
I don't know, I just want to stay here. Right, now then, these two chains, let's look at these because look at this. Woo!
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Oh, it's just gorgeous. Now, what finish is that on there? It's a what? It's a...
Rhodium.
Rhodium.
Yeah, rhodium plated.
Okay. So what does that mean?
So I'm not sure. I don't know if it's a brass. Yeah, so it's not going to tarnish. So yeah, so rhodium will just keep it so it's that lovely, nice and bright.
You see, going back to basics. If there's, this is it. No question is too silly. That's what I tell myself. But you know, if I don't know, there'll be somebody else out there that doesn't know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But just look how the light catches that. Oh, hey, you're not just getting one though, are you? Because look, you're getting two. I loved how you mix and match those through. They do go beautifully together. Oh. Could you do, how do you work with these? You just sort of chop bits out?
Yeah, so if you...
it's very technical of me, isn't it? Just chop a bit out.
But that's what you do, that's what you do. So can you see it's sort of got that, so it's sort of...
It's like a snake.
Yeah. So
but a very beautiful one.
You can do that because it's got inside... Underneath the setting there, underneath the crystal, it's almost like it's like a little H. So if you looked at it, so there's a bar that goes across that way.
Yeah.
Then you've got the straight line going up, and then in the next one is another bar. So it means that you can it can move closer together. So depending on how you glue it all, so it's like that, or you keep it like that, so you obviously get that lovely movement.
Well, then the light can catch it, can't it, and do its thing.
Fluidity. So it's very easy. If you wanted to cut it, you just get your cutters. I won't, but I'll just show it like that.
So we need proper wire cutters.
You can use any of your cutters. Yeah. So
like your kitchen scissors.
Yeah.
Right.
So you just pop it in there. So I'm pulling it out, so extending it so that I can get most of that. The sort of like the connector bit, and you could just cut down. And sometimes what will happen is either a little bit will just fall behind the crystal itself in the setting, and you can, if you wanted to, you could undo the prongs and sort of take it out, that's no problem. But that leaves you with, can you see there's like a little hole there? So that means you can get some of your finer wires through there and almost like, you know, like a needle and thread and stitch it onto something.
So hang on a minute, does that mean that I can also get my elastic through there?
Yeah, you could get probably a fine
one.
yeah.
So how have you done this one then?
So all that is you can as well on the ends, so on the, because what you want to do is you want to connect through. So all I've done is I've done a wrap loop on the end of
do you want to see?
On the ends, and then just gone into, can you see there? Can you see some of the little wrap loops? So as sort of you follow that one up, can you see you've got like a little wrap loop?
Yes.
In there, so then it attaches onto a jump ring.
Now, which of the wire would I need for that?
So I've used the 0.4 for that.
Excellent. But you're getting both in the other.
Yes. Kit. Yeah.
You need to get both of them together, don't you? We should probably talk about price. £35.95. No, that's not your price. I can't get my head around this. So we're just going to give you a price, but you're not paying it. What? Hang on. Did I just hear that right? £19.95.
So I think you'd pay. I think you'd pay that, wouldn't you, for just a single strand bracelet?
Oh yes.
That's fab.
£19.95. Well, this is it. You know, as a relative newbie, I would. That's exactly what I would be doing, and I think that would be absolutely stunning.
It's gorgeous.
You've got to, haven't you? It's just beautiful. So we could get. Just imagine how much you could make if you get 2 kits. If you get both kits, I mean, just the fact. But how much would you pay in the shops, seriously, for just that bracelet? For just that bracelet alone? How much would you pay for that?
And don't forget, that's not, well, I think you'd pay more than the I'd probably go for about 35 to 40 for that, wouldn't you?
And that's, so, okay, 40 quid, that's both your kits. And you're going to make far more than just one thing, aren't you? Because we haven't even, you've got your snowflakes, you haven't even done anything with those yet. Now, what about the necklace? So the necklace was made over here using all of these.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of everything in that one. So you've got you've got your wires, you've got the shell pearls, the snowflake, and the cup chain. So the cup chain is wired into. So I've used the 0.4 to wire the cup chain. So you just wire in between each of the little in between, the little bits that are just in between. So you use your 0.4 for that.
Oh, hence why you need that finer wire. Oh, that's fabulous, isn't it? Absolutely fabulous. £19.95. That is very special. What a special price. What special items and gorgeous makes. Did you make all of these?
I did, yeah. You did? Yeah. Sometimes the joke is that I don't make it, but I get my children to, which I don't.
How many kids have you got?
2.
2. How old are they?
22 and
22?
9. Yes.
You do not have a 22-year-old.
I do. She was 22 yesterday, actually.
Oh, happy birthday! Gosh, wow. Well, I know. Well, that's just it. You see, Mike's just said you only look 21 yourself. How can you have a 22-year-old? It's wrong. Wrong. Oh, look, happy birthday! Oh gosh. See, I got my 3-year-old painting the wall today. It's on half term. Make them work.
Definitely.
Never too young.
Yeah. Painting, jewellery
just
making,
hanging around, watching Sarah and Duck. Oh no, make them work. Never too young. Right, let's get demoing.
Okay.
I need to see how we make all these.
So we're going to work with. So we're going to build the bangle. So we're going to work with our structural wires. So
look at that. Does your daughter? Is it? Yeah, your daughter, 22.
Yes.
Does she
I didn't get her to. No.
You didn't.
No.
Can she?
She can do a little bit. Yeah, she can. She's at university at the moment, so she doesn't. She's not doing anything like that at the moment.
See, she could be topping up her student loan, couldn't she?
She could be,
by making stuff for her mates.
Be very sensible, wouldn't it?
There you go. She's going to hate me now. That can be working. A student don't do work. I do, like beer nights and stuff. This is utterly beautiful.
Thank you very much.
How do you come up with these ideas?
I think when you said about the Charoite that you had. Sometimes you'll come up with designs and then you'll have to find a gemstone or a Swarovski shape that is absolutely suited to that design. Or when you get a kit like this, sometimes it just sort of flows and it just sort of like works.
Just happens.
Yeah, Yeah, and especially, so if you think about with your wire gauges, especially if you've done any wire work before, so you know sort of what you can do with your structural wire and how you can then bind it together. So because you've got your 0.8, so my starting point to build, so if you have a little look, what we're going to make is, we're going to make the sort of like the basic shape like that.
That's
so to
amazing.
do that, we're going to have to cut some of our 0.8. So we want 5 lots of that. So so our starting point is going to be. So if you have a look there, so you've got we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to cut our 5th. So as we're working, so we've got it on the reel, and you can see we've got a natural curve there. So I'm going to work with that. I'm not going to work against it. So I'm just going to take, and I'll give you the measurement in a minute. So I'm just going to cut that off there. So you can see they're all going to sit together and follow that curve. So I've got rid of any of the kinks that might have been in the wires. So if we have a look.
And it's quite malleable just with your fingers, you can just do that.
Yeah, totally. But the more we work with it, the harder it's going to get. So I've got there probably about 12 inches. That's absolutely more than enough.
Is that a thing then? It stiffens the more you...
Yeah.
Hang on. That sounds wrong. Poor producer Phil's just come down onto the floor. He's like, what's happened? So it gets tougher.
Yeah, so yeah, it will just get harder the more you work it, yeah. So we've got our five lots of our wire. So I'm gonna take one out.
Back, Claire. Well, you are the professional here.
That really makes a change.
Everyone else is giggling. Hang on, what's this?
So I'm going to work now. I'm just going to work with some forming pliers. So all I want to do, because I want to make that central section, so I'm going to just group those together, and I've just got them in the.
What does that do?
In the pliers. So it's just going to form to make a shape. You can, if you've got something, if you've got say like a big marker pen or a lipstick or something, it won't be as good, but you can still get that because you're just looking to get a little bit of a curve. So can you see the difference now? So we've got a straight line, and then we've got the curve on there. Yeah. So it's sort of going straight, it dips down. So now if we turn those so they're sort of opposite each other. So if I just sort of manipulate it a bit like that, can you see? So that's going to be our central point. Yeah. So what we want to do is want to now group these wires together. So we're going to have the two on the outside, on the one bit, and 2 on the other here.
It looks like, you need an eye or something in there, don't you?
It'd be good, wouldn't it? It'd be good for, you can get those, I think like resin, I think they're called dragon eyes. So it'd be good for that.
Resin's quite easy to work with anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, we do resin here. Yeah, really good, really, really good. So I'm just going to start laying these out. So we've got that central section there. So I'm just going to work there. So I'm just bending that, so just straightening that out. So all the time I'm doing that, that wire is sort of getting a little bit springier and springier. So when you feel your 0.8, you might think that's not going to be strong enough, and it might not be strong enough to do, say, a little bracelet like that if it's just one single strand of wire. But when you group it together, remember you're going to have 5 strands of your 0.8, so it becomes very strong then, very, very strong.
I might have accidentally borrowed that. I could say absolutely stunning. I'm going to have to be frisked on the way out, won't I?
It matches the heart.
There won't be anyone here.
No, there's no one here, so it matches your...
I'm just going to make a run for it.
It matches your heart very nicely.
It does, doesn't it?
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the weave now on a larger... So I'll show you where to fix it, and then I'll swap to the larger wire so that you can see the weave very clearly.
And you've brought in the 5th one.
So I've got the 5th one, which is the one that is totally straight. So I'm just going to take, so this is where I work with the other wire, so the much finer than 0.4. So I've probably got about a metre there. So I've just found the 2 ends together, and I'm going to make a little loop.
But you're getting 10 metres in
so you've got more than enough. Yes, yeah. I'm going to thread that onto that middle section. So the way of building this bangle or this bracelet is really good because it's the same way you'll build it every time, but you can do so many different variations of whatever you put in the middle. So I've got that on there, and then I'm going to start building and do a very, very good. Again, it's a nice weave to do if you're quite new to wire wrapping. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to start. So I'll start at one side. And I'm going to start here. So actually, I'm going to put that down for a second. I'm going to swap over to the larger ones, just so that you can see the weave a little bit easier. Oh, right, that's quite a fine wire. So if we pretend that these are our wires that we'd had before. So, and I'm going to take this gold is going to be the weaving wire. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly the same. So I'm going to bring that through. So I've got my loop there. So I'm going to pick up, so I've got the same, my 2 outer wires on the one side, 2 outer wires on the other. I'm going to pick up that central wire.
So the central one that's straight, we haven't done anything with that.
So we'd have our focal bit here, the oval here. Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to work out that way. So we're going to go away from it. And I'll show you on the actual piece as well. So this is just showing you how to do the weave. So I've got that on there. So I'm going to bring that through. So I've grouped brought those two wires here. So now I'm going to take so the little crisscross is underneath, so you can see there, so it's sort of sitting underneath. Okay, so I'm supporting that under my finger. And it's a bit fiddly at first because you're working with your 3 structural wires and we really need to, just to bind them. So have a bit of patience at the beginning.
It's like when you start off doing a French plait.
Yes, it's a bit
fiddly.
Yes, at the beginning because nothing's holding it together, is it? So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the wire and I'm going to go over the top of the 3 and bring down, and I'm going to repeat that. So I've gone all the way over and I come back onto the side that I started on. So there's no crisscrossing over. Okay. I'm just binding twice around those 3 wires and come back out that way.
Now is this the same with this with the thinner wire? Is it going to get sturdier the more you work it?
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit, but what you need to be careful is that you don't overwork it and it goes brittle. So
is it a problem then if it starts to go brittle?
If when you're working and for example you were doing some weaving and it got caught and it pulled sort of like that, yeah, and if we left it and we keep pulling and pulling and pulling on there, it's really that little section there is gonna get quite tense and weak. It's gonna weaken. So as soon as you get a little kink in it like that, just sort of retrace your steps and undo it. So we've done that one side, and I'm going to do exactly the same now on the other. So I've picked up the other 2, bring them in on the other side. So now I'd work with this wire because this is the side I'm on. So I'm going to come over, and again I wrap twice around 3 wires. So I've introduced 2 here. So I'm going to steal the middle one.
So that central one is acting as sort of your linchpin, isn't it?
Absolutely. So every time you wrap, you're going to include that central one there.
So it's just going to hold everything together.
Absolutely.
This is so clever. It's so beautiful. And actually, I could do this.
This is a really lovely, good weave to start and build your confidence. So I've done that one on that side. So now I'm going to come over and do exactly the same there. So I'm always wrapping twice around 3 wires. So I'm just going to splay them out so you can see where that's going. So I'm going to come over now on this side. So I come over and it's 1, 2, 3 wires. So we'll forget those 2 for a minute and bring that in and wrap around. So you're going to keep doing that. So that's the weave. So you can see how that's going to build up. So if we look at that, so we've got that technique. So if we now look at it in relation to the actual, bangle itself.
Well, look, it's so fine, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Look how fine that is. It is absolutely stunning. There you go. So, Producer Phil says it's one of the best you've ever done.
No, that's really nice. I was waiting for the
the sarcastic comments.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Does that happen? I don't know. I've met Phil for an hour.
Oh yes. Yeah. The pair of them. So if we have a look, so now, so I won't pick up that one. So I've picked up the middle one, and I've got the wire wrapped around. And don't worry, because this will move a little bit, because like, you know, when you said about the plait, you've got nothing really holding it and binding it at the moment. So we're going to go again. So we're going to go 2 wraps, 2 binds around the 3 wires, and we're going to push up. So you can see it's slightly different, although it's the same sort of number of wraps, because it's a different different gauges, and it's a copper core. So you're just gonna, and it's finer, so every time I wrap around, I'm just gonna push with my nail, so it's butting against the wrap before. So again, I'll splay them out so you can see where that wire is going. So I'm gonna go over the 3 on that side and bind around. So I'm gonna work and repeat that weave.
Using your nail as a stopper?
Yeah, so what I do with my nail is I just push down, because can you see, I want those, so pushing as close as possible.
Right.
Because that's going to be really, really, really concentrated and secure them.
I have to say, it does feel, see, because I might have borrowed it over here. Just, you know, it's all part of the job, isn't it? Surely. Just but yes, so the light catches on that. It looks like the fanciest of chains.
It's good, isn't it? It's a good look.
Oh,
adds to the lustre, doesn't
and
it?
very unusual. I've never seen anything like it.
So what that does, that binding, so that binds now very, very firmly all of those wires together. So now straight away, that's really quite solid, because you've got all the you know, those 5 structural wires grouped together. So you can see, so I've gone along and repeated that weave for a couple of inches here. Okay, so now what I'd do, I would start, so I can add in, you can see, so I've done a little bit of gizmo detail. So if I wanted to do gizmo detail, so that's on the outer, so that's creating like a spring. So
I like gizmos.
Gizmos are amazing.
Oh, what a great invention they are.
They're absolutely brilliant. If you haven't got a gizmo, you won't get the same as neater result, but you could hand coil all the way around. So you just, yeah, you've got enough of your 0.4, so you can see. So all I'm going to do is I can just hand coil around, so I'd get a similar look. It would take longer,
but there's no rush.
But
well, there might be today
you can
on
get
the
that
show.
effect by going all the way along. So you need to remember, before you then start your weave on that side, anything that you want to add in, you must do that.
So you've only gizmoed over one.
So I've
left the other one just plain.
Yeah, because I think if you have sort of like a variation of different techniques on the wires, it makes them stand out. So straight away, if I put a gizmo on that one, it catches the light very differently to the plain wire here. So it's just adds more to the design.
I know that we've made this as, I say we, nothing. Came in at 5 o'clock. I know that you've made this as a bracelet, but I was just sitting here thinking, I have a niece who absolutely adores Frozen.
Yeah.
What about a little tiara?
Yes, be perfect for that, wouldn't it? Yeah, because you've got that central, you know, what we were looking for is a base, so something that's strong enough to sort of hold its shape, but to also have that focal bit in the middle.
Now, I'm not saying, you know, age 3 that she's going to get the Swarovski. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, there are limits. But with the wire wrapping, I love her dearly. With the wire wrapping, it catches the light.
Yeah.
In such a way that it is actually.
And I do this
something you could do for them. Oh no! Over my shoulder, apparently, is a tiara. Oh, look at this!
Oh wow, yeah.
So you could do this, but rather than having, you see, because you've got the little.
Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it?
You see, this is what my bouquet was like.
Beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful? But you see, you could wire wrap all the way around the bottom there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just have the odd little.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd get Best Aunt Award, wouldn't I, if I did something like that?
You would, you definitely would.
There you go. It might actually trump the trampoline I bought her last year.
Oh, you are good.
She's only 3, it was only like that big. But she's now progressed to a full-size one. Takes up the whole garden. Did you see the post from when there was the hurricane the other day? Just like random trampolines in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
sorry, very bad jokes coming from the camera there. It's not even worth repeating. Oh, he sounds all disappointed. Come on, what was it you said? No, it's not. He's not going to repeat it.
so
anything jumping on him now.
Oh dear. So any detail that I want to add.
Sorry, Claire, you don't normally do the late show, do you?
I've worked enough with Phil, definitely.
I was told, actually, I was lured here by the fact that you were a guest. And I was told it's quite a coup having Claire.
No. Phil really looked after me when I first started, so I can only be so mean to him. Yeah.
Does he still?
He's a good one. Yeah, he is. He's lovely.
I was impressed by his shirt, actually. He's got quite a fancy shirt on.
He always does.
It's a normal thing.
Yeah, no, he always has wonderful shirts. Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, happy shirts.
I tell you what, ladies and gents, if you ever watch Stone Court, it rivals John Scott's shirts. And he always has a very fancy shirt.
So everything that we've got in this section, so what we want to add is, if we're adding any gizmo detail here, we want to make sure that we've done that. We're not going to add anything in the middle yet. And then when we're happy with everything that we've got here, we're going to do and repeat what we did before. So we've got our weaving wire, so we're going to do the little loop and we slide that onto the central wire and we just start and do exactly the same.
All over again.
Yeah, and you work your way out. So just probably do, like 1.5 inches or a couple of inches on that side.
But you'd have to remember to put your central things in.
No, we don't do that. No, we don't do that yet. So you put your gizmo, yeah, and you leave that bit plain for the moment.
Well, hang on, this is going to be magic. How does that?
So what we're going to do now, so that you can see, so that's how it is going to work. So we've got our gizmo here, and we've got the 2 lots of the woven section.
Oh, it's so pretty, isn't it?
Okay. So now what we're going to do, again, we're going to work with a little bit of the 0.4.
This would be beautiful at winter weddings. If you're making jewellery for winter weddings,
really
wouldn't that
good.
be absolutely stunning?
So, and now you need to sort of hold your nerve a bit there because it's looking really, it's quite firm, so it's all sitting really nicely, but we're going to cut it in the middle now. So I'm going to take two of the bicones. So I'm going to
hang on,
just go in, and now I'm going to cut that central wire.
That makes me a bit nervous. Are you sure?
Yeah. Be okay. It's all right. It's
I don't mean to question you as the expert, but really, are you sure?
Well, it's quite nerve-wracking when you've got something like that, and then you go sort of back in and you.
Well, especially because that's taken a bit of time, hasn't it, to do all that wrapping?
Yeah.
Just chop in the middle of it, you'll be fine.
So I'm now going to add in. So you can add in 1 or 2, however many you want. And I'm just going to snip that down just a little bit again, and I'm going to go in on the one side. Just with my round nose pliers, and so I'm just doing and creating a loop. So I'm just going to support so I'm pinching the bicone, so you can see sort of where my finger and thumb are. I'm just going to start to turn a little loop.
So I would normally leave about a centimetre if I was going to make a loop. Is that about the amount that I need to leave?
Yes, you can do. I would always start, so do a little bit more, and then you can always go and do it smaller. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. And depending on what your tension has been like with your weave, if you cut it too short and you haven't done the end, you can sort of pull that central. You could sort of get it, but you'd have to be quite controlled, and you could pull that central wire up just to make it a little bit longer. So if I just snip a little bit off,
we haven't even talked about how you finish it off.
And again, so I'm going to just turn another loop there. So I'm, again, just supporting underneath that bicone and bring over like that. So, and you can already see, so this one is slightly longer here than this one, so you just sort of, you can spend a bit of time and marry it up. So you've got...
Can you put, if you haven't finished it off, could you always sort of give it a tug down from the other end?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So you do vice versa, yeah, totally. So what we've got there, so now we've got a gap in the middle that we can pop our snowflake in, so you can see, so that's going to sort of fit in like that. So you have, it's a really nice, quite a simple simple design, isn't it? So you can already see there where on the sides of the snowflake those loops are working and sitting really nicely. So I would, if I were going to take longer with this and do this at home, I would go back in and just reduce. So I'd open that little loop up and just make that a little bit shorter.
How many times can you readjust before it becomes brittle?
If you're careful, I could have like 3 or 4 goes with that. That'd be all right. You wouldn't need that many though, so it would be okay.
No,
you would. You'd be all right.
I would.
You'd be all right. So we've got now. So that's going to sit in really nicely. Now you have with them. You have got the a really great drill hole there, so we can use that if you want to, or you can start to wire round. So I'm just going to pick up some of my...
Oh, do you know, I hadn't even noticed that you'd wired round. I was wondering how we were going to attach this. Oh, I should have guessed, you know, it is all about the old wire wrap today. But there it is.
So I'm just going to start to... So this is almost like using this like a needle and thread. So I'm just going to wrap in a couple of times and anchor on that. So hopefully I've got enough here. I'd probably go with about 50 centimetres or so to make sure that you've got enough, because you don't really want to have to add in. So you're going to start to position and work round. So I'm going to take that and just go. So can I take that? Can I? I promise you can have it back. Yeah. So if we have a look, so we can see. So I've gone. So I go from that little loop. Yeah. And can you see? So it's coming over here.
So it's just
so I'm sort of going.
that corner.
Yeah. So I'm going over the corner. So if we do that first bit. So I'm going. So I've got the. So I'm going to hold it up there and I'm going to have the drill hole that way. And don't forget, because of the you've got sort of the two, so you could have it that way or that way. So I'm just going to bring that in. So I'm going to get that in the right way. Oh, I did a big tut then, didn't I?
How's that yourself? It's fine.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go over and then anchor that in. Ooh. So I'm just going to hold that. So this is a little bit like the start of the weaving, because I've got nothing other than my sort of one tiny bit of 0.4 and my finger holding it in place. So for the first couple of wraps, it's going to be a bit fiddly. So then I'm going to come through. And bring round. So can you see? So I've gone down.
Have you caught back through that wire?
Yeah, so I've come, so if I sort of try and show you, so I've come around that part of the snowflake, come down, and then I'm going to wrap into it so that it gets lost into that gizmo.
Clever.
Yeah. So if we have a look there, so it's starting to be held because it can't fall through the back because the frame holds it in place.
Yeah.
So it's these wraps that are going to then push.
How secure is this going to be? I mean, obviously, you know, you're not going to go.
We're going to pull quite tightly. So this one here, that's quite. You want to get it so that it's sort of pulling quite tightly against the surface of the crystal. You don't want it so that it's too baggy. Okay. So I'm going to come across. So although I'm sort of coming quite wide across, I'm not going to go over that side of the snowflake there. I'm going to bring round and then I come back, and again, so this sort of like the next snowflake, the little bit, the point there, so I'm going to go at the back. So if I sort of try and show you the back without it falling out, yeah. So can you see? So the next one I'm going to go along, so I'm going to sort of go a little bit further, not through the loop yet, and pull up and bring round there.
So you are basically sewing it into position with that wire.
I often say that with the 0.4, you almost like use it and treat it like it's a needle and thread. So you can see it's starting to, that bit's getting secure now. So what I'm going to do, so that I've got that added security, is I'm going to, again, like the needle and thread through that side of the loop.
That's a treat, isn't it?
Yeah. And you know, you can take much longer than this and really make sure that those wraps, those binds around the front of the snowflake are really,
because for me, jewellery has to be robust. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah.
I have a small child with grabby hands.
Yes.
And then animals, and this is what I was saying earlier. Might not muck out the horses with it, but you know, you could certainly dog walk.
Yeah, there's different jewellery for different occasions, isn't there? But you know, it's not good if you make something beautiful and then it's not, you know, it doesn't last. That's
Well, you mustn't be afraid to wear it. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And at least if you know that you've absolutely sewn this in place and it's not going to come out, there's nothing worse than maybe going out for a Christmas party, having a bit of a boogie. It happens. Well, one of the first things you said to me was, "Oh, you remember me from the Christmas party?" I remember no one from the Christmas party. We were very new. We were at Sewing Quarter. We hadn't even launched, and we had a Christmas party. So it was,
That was a good Christmas party.
It was a great one, wasn't it?
It was a good.
Will you be at this year's?
I hope so.
This year. Claire will be there apparently. But do you know what? Before I even started working for Immediate Media, because we're all under the same banner of Immediate Media, I had heard about the Christmas parties before I even started. No, I hadn't heard about, you know, how Claire likes to party. I hadn't heard about that. Don't worry about that. That was that Jenny Cleary. That Jenny Cleary told me all about the Christmas parties.
Oh dear.
Are you famous then for your behaviour at Christmas parties?
No. Not
Designated driver.
Oh, not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite. Oh, so I'm nearly done there. So I'm just coming through, and you can go over, because this there's nothing to stop you. If you want to sort of, if you've got long enough wires, you could you know, go around and do that a few times if you wanted to. There's absolutely nothing stopping you. So you can see, so you just wind in. So that now, I haven't used the drill hole. I'm always a bit wary of this, of whether it's just going to sort of plop out. But no, it's held in, so that's good.
Having confidence in your own make, brilliant.
So you could use, if you wanted to, you could use the drill hole. Or you could just sort of stand like that, so it, you know, and not move.
I mean, you could thread it through the drill hole as well, couldn't you, if you just wanted that extra whatever. Now, hang on, let's have a look at this. So this is your glittering glacier, including your Swarovski snowflake. That's the pendant bit, and that's what we've used the wire from. Absolutely stunning. Just $19.95. Just beautiful. The fact that you can make your own wire wrapped bracelet with this, absolutely gorgeous. There is so much, and of course you've got all of those pearls in there as well. Absolutely stunning. Now, who have we got here? I just love the way you show us first on the large. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So when you did it with the black and the gold.
Oh, thank you.
Brilliant.
That's lovely. Shazza's really lovely. She came to do a workshop, and she was really generous. So it was her birthday, but she gave us all jewellery. She's lovely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really lovely lady.
Oh, bless you.
So thank you for that.
Now, what are we doing? Just carrying on.
All I'm going to do, because I didn't show you. So that's the central bit. So you would just sort of go back in and a couple of coils and wrap and snip those off. Okay. So just to finish off that section here. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap a couple of times just around that central wire. So I've just got the 0.4. I'm going to bring that up so that it's coming up from the front. I'm just going to go in really closely and just snip those off. So that's got rid of the weaving. Yeah. And I'm going to take this middle wire and a grip across all 5. So if we have a look, and I'll have a look and try and line it up so that it's quite even.
So that sort of just flattens everything out.
Yeah, so it's gripping all of them. And I take that wire at the back, and I'm just going to bring that all the way around to bind those wires. So I've gone round once, I'm going to pinch it together, pop it back on, go round again, and pinch it together. So now what I can do is I can go in, just lift that ever so slightly and snip off. And again, so you know how you'd said about a centimetre, so to turn that loop. So if we leave about a centimetre there, and I'm going to snip all 4 the wires at the same time. So if I snip all those off, and then
well, hang on, what are these?
So these are my step bail making pliers. So they're a bit like round nose pliers, because they've got a round mandrel to work around.
But in pyramid form.
Yes, and they're not. Can you see they're not tapered? So I'm going to get a straight edge. So all the loops are going to be the same. So I'm just going to grip that, and I can bring all 4 wires in at the same time. So I could attach a jump ring onto that if I wanted to, or
But the beauty of
right.
this is that especially if you're making for somebody else, you don't have to know exactly how wide their wrist is.
Totally. And you've got, you know, you've got flexibility, so I can just go back in and form it just like I have on that one.
Now that's a handy little tool as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's
Tricks
great.
and trades. It's brilliant.
So yeah, so that's how
And
you
that's it
build that.
made.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So there we go.
Let's see all of this.
I'm just really worried that that one will fall out. Obviously, let's forget that bit.
There you go. That's the finished item. Sorry, for £19.95, and that's just one of the many things that you can make because you're getting all of these.
Yeah, absolutely. So don't forget, and you could, you know, so yeah, the ring you could with the cut chain around it and the pearl. So you could make your bangle in the same way. And have that, so your focal piece could be, rather than the snowflake, could be that design there. So your pearl, you know, they're big enough to have that as just the central bit.
Now that's using both kits.
Yep.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I want to be able to make all these things. You make it look so easy.
Let's do a workshop then.
Oh, I will. Oh, we've got to start by. We've got to start by. Which one? Oh, this. Oh, now you've got to check this out because we did this earlier as our start by, but maybe gold is your colour.
Absolutely, yeah.
Have a look at this. Ooh.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Now, this is, you're getting the chain and the bail. Now I keep saying we. Phil actually ran down from producing and he went, oh, I'll just make that. And this was out of the other kit. But you see, look, you see how the colours just work, don't they, with those Swarovskis? It suddenly picks up. And that was using the bluey one,
really
wasn't it?
Good,
but
really
it picks
good.
out those colours.
Yeah.
So you're going to get the belt and the chain in gold. Oh, look at that!
Wow, that's brilliant.
Sterling silver gold plated chain and belt under a tenner.
That's fabulous.
£9.95.
Really lovely.
Oh, now hang on. Mike says he's never seen a gold belt before.
No, we don't. You know, we don't see them that often.
Why
we don't
is
see
that?
them the gold plated. I don't know, because they're very popular, so it's
And again, the chain, just by itself, is going to pick up the light, isn't it? And just really have a little life of its own, which I think is lovely, because then, especially if you are teaming it with the Swarovski snowflake,
yeah, because you want sort of massive lustre, don't you, and all that sparkle.
The whole thing is just working exquisitely together, isn't it? I'm just amazed with the finish on these crystals, just how they pick up the colour.
They're beautiful, aren't they? Yeah.
And that's why you can just pop it with anything, can't you? And you know that it's going to work. So there's your gold having a lovely sparkle there. And then look at that.
It's really nice with that blue.
It is, isn't it? I thought that that Phil was going to go for the smaller one. Because look at the colours that picks out.
And don't forget as well, you could, I mean, you know, if you can, sort of multi-buy with that chain and bail, because you've got an extender on there, so you could layer it up. So if you got your two, so you could have maybe your larger snowflake at the bottom, and then your smaller snowflake sort of about there. So you sort of like layer them up. That'd be a nice look.
That would be a super gift as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Although, it would be one of those
You'd
things
want to keep it, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I'm glad I'm not the only one. It would be a lovely gift.
Yes.
To myself.
Yeah.
£9.95. This is your golden treat. This is a star buy for the belt and the chain. Match it in. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Now, bottom of the screen is the one I'm wearing. Just stop telling everyone I'm wearing it, because I was going to run out with this. Shut there. That one. That is beautiful though, isn't it?
It's fabulous.
There it is. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
It just picks out all the colours, doesn't it? So, absolutely stunning.
It is gorgeous.
Very much besotted with that. Very much. There it is. It's down the bottom of your screen, £21.95. Can you believe it, for that great long chain? Hang on, how long was the chain? Is that no, not the gold one, the silver one. 30 inches. Hang on, well, how long's the gold chain? 16 with a 2-inch extender. Is that included in the 16 inches?
So does it go to, is it 18?
So is it 18 in total? Yeah. Which way?
So yeah, so that would work really nicely if you did sort of layer it up, because it should be 16 inch.
Hang on,
yeah.
How big's that? So that one is just over ½ an inch. So yeah, it would nestle, wouldn't it? Beautifully. Oh, apart from I've done it in the most awkward way ever. Fabric I'm great with this, not so much. Woo! There you go. What about that? La 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 la. Oh, Claire, help.
It goes nicely with the gold though, doesn't it? That
It really does. It really does. Now, what are we doing after the break? Spike bead. Oh yeah, the spike beads. The 4 for not very much at all that we teased with in the first hour. Where's the time going?
I know.
Claire, stay with us, won't you?
I will.
We'll be back in just a moment. See you in just a second.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating, and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free 3-pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you will receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
feel like a newsreader sitting down. We don't get to sit down at 7/4. We stand up all the time. Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. I'm Natasha McCarthy. I've come across from our sister channel, if you're tuning in going, who is this woman? I don't know who she is. I'm normally on our sister channel. So you've got me this hour, and we've got today's must-haves. Woohoo! Now all the spike beads. Here we go. Look at those. I feel like we're going caving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stalagmites, stalactites come down. No. Yes. Yeah. Tights go up. No, tights come down. Oh, yeah, the tights come down. That's it. Oh, stalactite, hold them tight. Yes, there we go. Anyway, that's what they look like. They're not, but that's what they look like. It's all going wrong, isn't it? So these are, well, you've got half of them are Aurora Borealis, and the other half are sort of frosted, aren't they? What a lovely mix. $9.95.
So that's brilliant, isn't it?
That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Okay, what are we going to mix these through? I mean, you can have them just by themselves, and there's plenty to play with. But what would you be mixing them through with, Claire?
Well, you could, so you could just sort of wire up at the top, couldn't you? And just have it so it's like standalone pendants, or you could wire them together and make like a star, because they're nice points for stars.
Oh, you could do that, could you?
Yeah.
Well, you could. I wouldn't know where to start.
You could do. You could wire. So you know the same sort of way that we did with that, so 0.4 to wiring the snowflake. So
yeah.
You could do something like that. But we do a lot of. One of the designers, Gemma Crow, she'd done a wire work, so like a miniature wire work Christmas tree. So they'd be lovely little icicles, wouldn't they, on that? So that would work nicely. But jewellery wise, I mean, you know, one is lovely. You could make your own sort of pinch bail. So they'd hang.
So this could go an awfully long way. Look at that, $9.95. Look how many of you are buying. Gosh, 80 have gone. Good on you. I think this is quite unusual.
Yeah,
I haven't seen these,
and I haven't seen them bundled like that. Yeah,
beautiful. And to get it in a kit as well. Could you do really intricate? Could you make sort of little angels out there, so you could make it into a little skirt for a Christmas decoration?
Yeah, you
could, couldn't you? You could make all sorts of different things.
Yeah. I think the person, didn't someone message in saying about unicorn
yes.
horns? So that would be beautiful. So if you did, you know, there's shibori silk that people do with seed beads as well, so they'd work very, very nicely with that.
Oh, yes. That's the way. That's the way forward. It's our must-have. $9.95. Yes. So we've got John and Janet, we've got Brian and Angela, we've got Carol, Catriona. Wow, it keeps updating. Karen, Sandra, Shirley, Pat, well done. Jeanette, Wendy. Well, I mean, there are over 80 of you that have got this now, so congratulations on getting it. See. 95. Wow. How many of these have we got? Okay. Yeah, so 2/3 have gone. Wow, that's busy. Busy, isn't it? But look at that, you can't miss out on this.
But it's something
for under a tenner.
Yeah, and it's something very usable as well, isn't it? So, and it's quite unusual too. So, and you're getting lots on there.
Do you mix and match things, and then do you make jewellery and then say when it's not Christmassy, would you like snip it, take the other beads off, maybe if you've mixed in other beads, and then have those ready to use again for next year?
Yeah.
Is that okay to do?
Yeah, of course it is.
I don't know what sort of jewellery etiquette is.
No, there's no rules. So today I did an introduction to jewellery making. So and that's really important, because people say, well, what's the rule with that, or what do you have to do? And there aren't any. If it works, it works. No rules. Okay.
Beautiful. Yeah. You see, coming from 7/4, obviously we do a lot of dressmaking on there. I'd be sewing these on as a detail round, as a sort of a faux necklace around the top of a dress or something.
Spikes are really in, aren't they? And that's sort of like, so the colourway there, because you've got that mystic coating and the frosting, so it's sort of like a softer spike.
Beautiful. Loads of ways to use these. Wow, 110 gone. Hang on, that means that we're down to the last. Well, look at all the names. Wow, you're all going. Well done. Okay, so we've got Anila, we've got Linda, we've got Pamela, we've got Janet, Judith, Sandra, Alice. Gosh, and those of you that are already having a little chat or got them in your baskets, Helen and Cornwall, we've got Penelope, Arlene, Julie, Catherine, Tina, Nicola, Linda. Oh, hang on, now you're coming across to the just managed to buy side. Well done. Stephanie and Sussex, Susan, Jeanette, Moira, God, there's loads. Well done. Well, you know, you're very wise. Get in quick. I know a lot of you managed to get it before we actually brought it out this hour. That's a clever thing, isn't it, to manage to get that early? I like that idea.
It would work nicely as well with the pearl
Claire's
wire.
just pushing something towards me. We haven't shown this yet, have we?
No, so that's in the second kit, but especially with the frosted ones as well.
I did mention it earlier, and that's your it's your copper wire, but it's your pearl coloured one, which kind of is a bit of a hint of what we've got coming up later. But that's in the second kit that we've got for you today. So that would work an absolute treat. But actually the silver would also work beautifully with this that we had from our 6 o'clock hour. Oh, lots to play with. Right. We are running out of that, so please check out your baskets. It's only guaranteed, isn't it, when you check out your basket, you know. Do you have the same, whereby if somebody phones in on the phone and someone's got it sat in your basket, you can swoop in?
It's gone then, yeah.
It's a bit mean, that, isn't it? I think that's a bit unfair. But, you know, they're ready and waiting. What am I... I've got an empty pot here. Should have something in it. What am I going for? Which box? Box number? What's like 18. Oh, rose quartz. Do you know, for years I thought this was my birthstone. But it's not. There was that shop in Stratford. There was a shop in Stratford that had all of the birthstones all the way around the windows. And I'm sure they always used to stick rose quartz in August. But it's not that. It's yeah. Here we go. That's not the one. That's it. That's in box number 18. Is that what you wanted? You've got, okay, so I've got rose quartz oh, that's not graduated at all, is it? These big chunky ones. Should we go with this one? Oh, that's what it should be. Look, oh, it's not in box 18. Hang on, I haven't got that at all. Should we leave that one? Let's pretend that never happened. Moving on. Box number 16, it was like a magical mystery tour, isn't it? We never know what we're going to get out of it. It should... I've got that. Is that what it should be? Yeah, the big round ones. Oh, this is your fool's gold, isn't it? Hey, look at this. So it's got a diamond light luster, popular in Victorian times. Now that's good. That's good for a pub quiz, isn't it? Knowing that. Popular in Victorian times because it was like fool's gold. There you go. What does it mean when it says down here, no family? It's all alone.
Aww. So
it's not part of any other kind of family. It's just a standalone stone. Now then, how do we actually pronounce this? Marcasite?
Yeah, I think
Marcasite.
so,
Yeah. Excellent. Pronunciation always a problem for me. I could never be a newsreader. Could you imagine? Be a right old mess. Here we go. But these are your plain roundels. Again, we said earlier, didn't we, that having something that is uniform in size, perfect for so many different projects.
Yeah, and they'd be good for, you know, when we spoke about cufflinks as well, because they're a bit larger, aren't they? So they'd be good.
Yes, we did. Oh, what a great idea. Oh, we've got an interesting fact. Is it actually interesting? No. Oh, okay. Apparently it's not. 465 carats here. I thought I was going to have an interesting fact coming from the gallery. Paul's never worn cufflinks. That's his fact. He wouldn't even know where to buy a shirt, let alone cufflinks. Well, we'll have to dress him up for the Christmas party, won't we?
Yeah.
Get him all looking nice and smart. You can't wear cufflinks with t-shirts. No, it's not a good look. But this is a good look. Aren't these beautiful? That blue and the gold, it's so rich. Hang on, $10.95 for all of those? Seriously? That's a great price as well, isn't it?
They're like little planet Earths, aren't they?
They are. I'm glad you said that. I wasn't going to say it, but I think you're absolutely right, because I thought, there is a spacey feel to them, isn't it? And I really love that.
That's really good.
$10.95. But just look at that luster. Caroline and Anilla, you couldn't resist, could you? Oh no, go for it. Marie says, good evening to all at Jewellery Maker tonight. Claire, fabulous designs as always. And a big warm welcome to the lovely Natasha. You're doing a good job, Natasha. Well, thank you very much. I'm very lucky that Claire's here.
No, having a good evening, aren't we? It's really good.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this was my week off. So yeah, when I got a little call saying, oh, Natasha, we're a little bit stuck, could you come in? Yeah, happy to. Be surrounded by all these goodies. That was that box number 16. I'm trying to be tidy. Doesn't happen very often. I'm trying to put it back in the right place in case I have to come back to it. They're really gorgeous. We've got some more of those later. Oh, can we show the other ones now? Producing from the floor, Natasha. But I've kind of got to because it makes sense to me anyway. In my head, this makes sense because then you can have the small ones.
Oh, nice.
Do you want to see them in comparison? You see, box number 16, back it comes.
Because they'd work very well, wouldn't they?
They would.
Yeah.
So you could, in my head, what's happening is alternates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would that be okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Or if you thought about it as like jewellery suites. So some people sort of prefer
a
jewellery suite. So if you were going to have
a jewellery suite?
A jewellery suite. So like the full suite. So you could have your necklace, your bracelet, rings, earrings, so everything together. So if you've got the same gemstone but in different sizes, you could do everything then. You could do absolutely everything.
I haven't had tea. So my mind was like sweets. Could you do that?
Yeah, lovely.
With them?
Yeah.
Would you have the bigger ones lower?
Yes, I think I would. Yeah. So it looks nice like that, doesn't it? Like,
yeah.
Like layered effect.
And then if you're doing earrings, would you do sort of a big and a little and then sort of graduate it down?
Yeah, you could do. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure you'd do something.
No, so you just put that on your
super swanky, but
on your head pin, couldn't you? So maybe the larger one at the bottom, like you said, and then the smaller one that worked nicely. Right,
let me clarify. $7.95, 200 carats of your blue Marcasite, and that's a great price. Hang on, how much was the other one? So if you're buying them both together, £10.95, so £120 for all of those. Oh, Lisa says you're doing great. Ah, miss you, Zumba pal. That's lovely, Lisa. She used to. She was here. Do you remember Lisa? She was. It was her fault that I ended up at Sewing Quarter.
Was it?
Yeah. So yeah, it was absolutely her fault. So I came here for an interview, which I thought was for Jewellery Maker. I thought they were looking for another presenter for here. So I could turn up, have a little chat with Boss Colin. He's like, hang on a minute, I just want you to meet someone. Drags in Lisa, who was the buyer for Sewing Quarter.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Lisa.
Yeah.
And so we get chatting. Anyway, half an hour later, we've forgotten Colin's in the room, bless him. And it turns out that we went to the same school and used to drink in the same pubs and blah, 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 blah. And we now Zumba together on a Wednesday. Only I didn't manage to make it last night because Stephen was a bit late home from work. And yeah, I think that because we got on so well, it's like, wow. Could have just filmed that, really. And that was that. So yeah, I signed my contract for Sewing Quarter, not even knowing the name of the channel. It was that, hush, 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 hush. And yeah, it was Project Ibiza, so no one could know what it was. And I moved my whole family back over here without even knowing what the name of the channel was. Everyone's like, where are you going? I said, I don't know. Birmingham way, that's all I know. So that's that story. Thanks, Lisa. Sorry I missed Simba. Now, number 11. Hey, now, you know that we were talking earlier about putting an eye in the middle?
Yes.
What about a tiger's eye?
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
Maybe not with the silver.
You could do.
Could you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would that be
you
all
could.
right?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, this is one everyone knows, apparently. Apparently I don't need any jewellery making experience to know that is tiger's eyes. No, I have seen this before. It's absolutely stunning. It's the way that the light catches it. A protective gem providing courage and willpower. Oh. Well, I guess, yeah, the eye of the tiger, isn't it? And all of that. Promotes creativity and focusing of the mind. Cultivated clear thinking. Oh, I need a bit of this.
Oh, yeah.
I need a lot of this in my life. You are getting 38 centimetres of it in your life. 435 carats. Wow, there you go. Roman soldiers would wear it as a talisman into battle. It's the history of all of these things, isn't it? Because, you know, when you're getting a gemstone or anything like that, obviously it's been around forever. So, of course, throughout the years, people have gone, yeah, now I'll have a bit of that. It's really rather beautiful. Worn as something to bring you good luck. Believed to help those who suffer from hypochondria and asthma. Now you see, would you be upset if someone made you one? Or would you be thinking, well, it was only one cold, it was only a little sniffle. $7.95. And there you go, it'll make you better. I can't guarantee that. Said you put you in the right path in life. But it's that stripy tiger's coat, isn't it? Isn't it just stunning? I do love these. Now this is going to go with so many different things, isn't it? It's a really easy wearable one.
Yeah, definitely.
Those lovely earthy
yeah.
colours.
Yeah.
Great time of year for this as well.
Yeah, and I think the size as well works really well. So if you know, as it's getting a bit colder, so if you're wearing sort of thicker, bigger clothes, sort of, to scale up, that'd work.
Do you know
well.
that's really? I'm seeing brown chunky boots and
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, pair of jeans, cardi. Get your cardis out.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, there we go. A cheeky leather cord, I'm being told. This is quite unisex, apparently. Does this mean I've got to share with my husband? I mean, come on. Really?
Well, you've got enough there, haven't you? So you could have like half.
You're
half
very
each.
generous, Claire. I can see. You know, I bought my husband's cufflinks and I had engraved the in Roman numerals the date of our wedding, so he could never forget. So he could always, you know, refer back to when he forgot what date it was, which I thought was a great idea. $7.95, which makes these a great idea. I love the history of all of these. It's absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, it's a good story, isn't it?
It's a great story. Hey, I'm training to be a yoga instructor, and we did this thing with Chris. You know the kinesiology, where you put either. A lot of people do it for finding out food intolerances and allergies and things like that, and either you sort of. It's a muscle strength thing. So if something is fine for you, then you'll keep your muscle strength. You put your arm out. But then if you put something close by that isn't great for you, then you sort of lose your muscle strength. It's really, really weird, but really, really works. And so they got, it's yoga, we got a few crystals. Had to go with a few crystals. And it was amazing. Smoky quartz, apparently, for me. It was a good one. Yeah.
Well, that's a good one to have, isn't it?
Yeah. And the rose quartz, which I'd always thought was my birthstone, but isn't, turns out not so great. Where was I putting that? That was good, back in there. Hang on, what am I looking at next? Sorry, I wasn't listening. 15. Hang on, I can't even count. Oh, these. Hey, 1,000 carats. Da, 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 da.
Ooh.
Now, talking of chunky, check these out. Hey, Superman wouldn't be happy, would he? Looks like kryptonite. That's amazing, look at that. Now, these are your green fluorite nuggets. Look at these. These are big chunky ones, aren't they? Wow.
So that would, I'd maybe be tempted. You know, with some of the, at the start of the show, you had some of the big sterling silver spacers, so you could use those with bigger strands like that. Or you could re-strand it and maybe re-knot them. It's quite nice to have them separated out, isn't it?
Would it be wrong?
No, it's lovely.
Would it be wrong to play with the pink quartz? I love pink and green together. Just look at the different colours in there.
Nice.
You really get the idea of history, don't you? And where these really come from when you see all of those different colours going through it. I love that with the pink. I'm not sure if that's just me, but look at that. It's a proper rock, isn't it? Ah. Beautiful. Now these should be over £14, £15 basically, but no, £13.95. That's a good. Are these easy to get hold of? I've never seen anything like that.
I've not seen a strand like that.
Really?
Wow.
Hey, I'm enjoying these. Now you see, green is. It's one of those things that's going to be really wearable. Would you have that as a chunky bracelet, or would you just have one of those?
Well, you could have maybe
or three.
Yeah, so it's sort of like at the front of the wrist. I mean, you could have it as a bracelet, or they could be, you know, on like your heart on a long chain, couldn't they? Just one, and maybe.
This is now my heart. Thanks.
Well, it is yours now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you could have it, you know, on the end of a long chain, because obviously the weight will sort of hold it down. But yeah, I think I like it. I like it like that, so knotted in between, keep them together.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Really unusual. I enjoy that. I do enjoy that. But then I do like chunky. I think that works an absolute treat. But you see, I'm very tall, so delicate things don't always look right on me. I do. Ooh, it's the different colours going through. There's sort of a purpley pink going through on that one. That's gorgeous. I'm a bit of a fan. Now, name from the Latin apparently, meaning to flow. Ooh. Now, what am I looking at next? The amazing what? Where's that? What number? Oh, no, over here. Oh, here. Now, this one. Which one? This one. Amethyst, amethyst, amethyst. Towards that one. This one. Ah, yes. Oh, ooh.
Oh, that's a beautiful strand, isn't it?
Look at this. Oh, wow. Now, hang on. This is February's birthstone. So, 35 carats pink amethyst. Look at this concave cut. Look at those. Oh, they are stunning. Oh, the Greek A meaning, not, oh, hang on. Meaning intoxicate. No. Ah, meaning not. No. Oh, they used, to stop them from getting intoxicated. Oh, I thought we were back at our Christmas party again. It's like, okay.
Maybe do with some of that.
I could do with some of that. Oh, well, this is very interesting. Name given to purple quartz. Hey, and a favourite of Catherine the Great. Do you know what? They just, wow. Just look at the cut there. Oh, that's going to catch every light, isn't it? Just exquisite.
Everything about it is beautiful, isn't it? The colour and the cut, the shape, everything is fabulous.
Now, how am I going to have to fix this onto things? It's obviously it's got the drill hole at the top.
Yeah, so you could use that drill hole, or you could use your some of your wire to do almost like a fake prong setting. So you just bend your wire into sort of like little arms to hold it.
Would that be pretty as a bracelet? Oh,
it's lovely.
Yeah. It's how they move, isn't it? And what I love about the colour with this is that, yes, you've got the pinky tones, you've got the purple tones, but look how it's picking up the blue of my top as well. It's one of those ones that's just going to pick up whatever colour is going around. Everything from the blue to pink to purple, it's going to go with. Really exquisite. Oh, I do like that. I'd quite like a pair of earrings out of that.
Mm. So you could work with your sterling silver.
Oh yes, with all this, yeah, that's going to be beautiful with silver, isn't it? Oh, we should know the price. $26.95. That seems to me like a pretty good price, given the cut of those, given how they are absolutely glistening away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. £2, basically £2.70 each.
Wow,
that's
nothing, is it?
That
really,
isn't when you break it down like that. Because you could have one of those on a ring, couldn't you? You could do all sorts of goodies with that. That's a bit special. Ooh. Now, we're going to do a little recap, apparently. Over 50... Hang on. Over 50 of these gone. Did you see this in the last hour, if you only just joined us? Derek earlier was talking about tea. Everybody's tea. Wanted to know what everybody was eating for tea. So if you've just, put the dishwasher on, then and tied it away, and you finally got to sit down, welcome. This is what you've been missing out on. $21.95. You get the 30-inch necklace and chain, rather. Then you get the bail, that big, thick, chunky bail, and of course the absolute star there. That's the beautiful Swarovski heart. Everyone's going to be asking where you get that from. $21.95. Loads of you with them in the basket. Remember, it's only yours when you actually check it out. 25 in the basket at least. Please check them out. Make sure that you're not missing out on this. Sandra, Nicola, Catriona, Maxine, Beverly, Gail, Teresa, Nicola and Cindy and Abby. Well done. You've already got it. This is, but that's just it. They're saying this is the most basic jewellery making. Sometimes you just need that. It's like on Sewing Quarter, we do the most intricate quilts and it can take you absolutely forever. And then sometimes you just need a quick make. You just need something that's going to be bish, bash, bosh, and it's done and it's there. Out the door you go. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And an absolute, I love it. Absolutely love it. God, it's a good job I don't work here full time. I would be absolutely broke. That is just stunning. $21.95. Will they leave one for me? Look at that, $21.95. That is such an amazing price for that. If you had to buy that in the shop as a complete deal, you'd pay an awful lot more, wouldn't you?
Totally. And also, so then think on the other side. So if you do sell, it's, you know, it's like the materials that you've bought, but also your time involved as well. So something like that, it's not going to take very much time. So
seconds.
Yeah. So you could spend maybe longer on, say, maybe if it's like intricate wire work, something that you enjoy doing, and that sort of balances out really of makes that you do just because you enjoy doing them, and then, you know, you're sort of selling very quick makes like that.
There was I went to a friend's house. She has twice a year. She has a lady come around her house, and she brings rails and rails and rails of various clothes and what have you. And I popped in, and she always has big chunky jewellery, and it is. And so she sort of, there are all of Wendy's friends there just trying various things on. But she'll always dress whatever they try on. She'll always dress with a chunky piece of jewellery, and it just brings everything to life. And that's what it's about, isn't it? It's having something like that, and it's got all the colours in it. Is this an Aurora Borealis?
I think it is, yeah.
It must be, yeah. So it's got all the colour. So pop it with everything. And also, because you've got that nice thick chunky bail, you can take it off that long chain, and you can wear it as that choker, can't you? You can wear it all the different lengths. Hey. Or just like this, forever. What am I looking at next? Box number 12. I like this. Oh, it's over here. Oh, ho, ho. This has got my sister-in-law's name written all over it. Ta-da! Look at this. Look at that. Now, how on earth do I say this? I can't even read it. Carnelian. Carnelian. I was going to say chameleon. It's an animal, isn't it? That's an exotic pet. You can't sell that here. But you can sell this. Look at, ooh, it's like fire.
It is like, yeah, definitely.
Isn't it?
Totally agree with that.
That is just amazing. Derived from the Latin word fleshy.
Oh.
Woof. Now you see, I can imagine if it said fire, like firestone. But fleshy? Oh, but it was once believed to stop bleeding and heal wounds. I get that, I understand that. That is, wow. Oh, yeah. So it's the iron oxides that give it that colour. Oh. Oh, interesting. Known as a stone of motivation, endurance, courage and leadership. Well, it is, it's like a fighting colour, isn't it? It's like, yeah. You're going to have a good day when you put that on, aren't you?
It's a beautiful shape as well, isn't it?
What shape do we call that? A faceted drop. But they're each unique, aren't they? Look at that. Absolutely stunning. This whole world of jewellery making is an absolute treasure. I love it. It was thought to help timid speakers become eloquent and bold. Mm-hmm. Hey, excellent. We can't guarantee that. Hey, Theresa May could have done with that when she had her coughing fit, couldn't she? Bless her. Ancient warriors wore it around their necks for courage. There we go. $8.95? Well, I've just seen the price. Look at that, $8.95. There it is. Look at that. That's a bit special. What colours would you wear that with? I'm liking it with the blue, actually.
Yeah. I think wire, I'd quite like it with like a bare copper. So you can, you know how sort of copper can
properly
oxidise,
autumnal.
yeah, and so when it tarnishes and things like that, so it goes sort of slightly different colours. So I think that would work quite nicely with it.
Hey, nice. Oh, would you use the pinch bell on those, the gold one that we had earlier?
Yes, you could do.
You
That would
would?
be lovely. That'd be very.
Because you've got the different sizes, haven't you? It's graduated, so
Yeah.
you could go with one of the big ones, and then what did you call it earlier? A jewellery suite.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
I love the idea of having a suite of jewellery. Brilliant. So you can have your earrings, necklace, bracelet, the whole lot. Ooh. Oh, lots of you going for this. £8.95. I'm not surprised. Look at the price. Amazing price. But I've never seen a colour quite as striking as that. It's really bold, isn't it?
It is bold, but I think because the cut and the shape, it's quite delicate as well. So you've got like the bold colour.
I like that juxtaposition of
Works
boldness
really well.
but delicacy as well at the same time. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yes, my Mookaite I've got next. Where am I popping that? Oh, I've lost, I can't remember what box it came in. 12 over there. Now, this you can only get in one part of Australia, I believe. It's called the Mookaite Creek. Now look at this. Again, you know, this is all about your autumnal colours, isn't it? It's got to be. Look at those.
Oh, they're carved as well. That's nice. Yeah.
Really unusual. So, yeah, how are we describing these? Mustardy colour, but also.
Well, that's the brilliant
But
thing with
then-
Mookaite. You get so many different colours.
do,
yeah,
don't
like
you?
raspberries. So it's sort of like Dijon mustard, so raspberries, raspberry reds, beige, creams. That's the beauty of them.
It's a sort of retro colours, isn't it?
That's what I
Retro colours.
Yeah, it could be, couldn't it?
It really
but
could be.
I always think when I see Mookaite that I wouldn't necessarily put all those colours together. But then when you see it, because that's how it naturally occurs, it works, doesn't it? It just really works.
You've got plum. Oh, you've got a plum colour through there as well. Look at that. And then you've got some oranges in there. Hang on, what's this one? Look at that one. It's like you say, you don't expect it, but it's natural, so it must be right. Look at that.
Beautiful.
So, like you say, wouldn't necessarily put them all together, but it's there and it works an absolute treat. So 50 carats of this, you're getting a 38cm strand, so you're getting a lot for your money, and they're carved, super shiny. Today, how much are we paying for these today? $10.95. Wow, that's great value. $10.95. Bearing in mind you can only get this in one place in the world. That's got to increase its value, surely.
And it's shaped and it's carved as well. So a lot of work has you
gone
know,
into
yeah,
that.
gone into it.
Apparently we have people from Australia that buy this from us.
Wow.
Seriously, it's cheaper to buy it from us and ship it back to Australia than to buy it just from Australia. That's crazy. You've got pale pinks in there, sunset yellows, autumnal oranges and browns. So everything's going to be unique, isn't it? Absolutely unique. Fossilised and cemented into rock by silica. There you go. Oh, it's like a geographer's dream, isn't it, this? Amazing. Oh, it's said to increase the desire to try new experiences. Ah, and to help mend a broken heart.
There we go.
Well, it's pretty, isn't it? Where am I? Oh, putting that back on over there. Number 14 is next. These are New Zealand, Australia as well. When I was very young, my grandmother went to Australia and came back with this sort of thing. Check these out. Look at that. These are just gorgeous. All natural here. All natural. Oh, Abalone?
Abalone.
Abalone.
Yeah.
I never know if you pronounce it or not. Abalone. Abalone shells, all natural. Look at that. So these are, again, a 38cm strand, but just look at the colours through there. You could make it up, could you? Isn't nature just exquisite? Wow. Okay, I mean, a bracelet straight off. But what else? Hey, with those sterling silver spacers.
Yes, yeah, you could do. Again, it's like standalone, isn't it? So one is a feature.
Would you wrap that?
Yeah, you could do. Yeah.
Although it seems a shame to detract from the.
Whatever I do, I probably wouldn't. The fact that they're so beautiful on both sides as well. So you'd want to do some sort of setting, wouldn't you, that would show that off. So probably would just be best to use the drill hole that's in them. They're like little peacocks as well.
It's just beyond gorgeous. You see, I didn't even know things that, no two pieces are exactly the same. Now these should be £17.95. Are they not? Are we? No. Opal of the Sea, lowest price we've ever done these apparently. Coming right up. Oh, don't keep us in suspense. Look, it's teasing us again. It's teasing us with £10.95. No.
Wow.
No way. Wow. Considered a delicacy by many throughout the world. Well, wow. Look, just look at that. That is just gorgeous. Hey, if you have anything with an AB finish on, you could work through that, wouldn't it? Because then you've got all the colours going through.
Yeah, you have.
You know how when we had some of the earlier ones, you said, it looks like planets. This must look like, when you see the ocean.
Yeah, from an aerial view, yeah.
And you see all those different colours. But it just, they are just exquisite. I love these. Do you know what? Wait, look at that. It's got purples and pinks and blues. You're right, it's a peacock in a stone. Although it's not a stone, is it? It's a shell. Yeah. Janet, well done on getting these. Catriona, well done. Lynn, Karen. Oh, good job. Oh. Would it be rude to run out of the studio but go buy these? See ya. Wow. Oh, they are just gorgeous. Now, number 4. Hey, so we're going from the sublime to one side to another. Look at these. Now, these are your aquamarines. These are, look at these, your aquamarine plain rounds. About 4mm, and again, you're looking here at a 38cm strand. Hey, a member of the beryl family. I love that. So your Morganite and your emerald. I love that it's called beryl. That's brilliant. That tickles me. March's birthstone. So the colours comes from iron. The presence of iron. Oh, nice. Meant to prevent travel sickness. Wonder if it does. Oh, you need that. Oh, Leah needs that.
Me too. Yeah.
Really? Do you get it when you drive or just as a passenger? Just as a passenger. Yeah, no, me too. Me too. Yeah. Well, there you go. You see, all these things have different uses, don't they? Now, what would you put these with?
I'd be tempted to put them with the abalone that you had before because it might bring out some of the blues, and eyes-wise, you could just use them as spacers, couldn't you? At that sort of price, just space them out. Or they'd work nicely with the Labradorite cabochons that you had before. I mean, anything. I mean, those bluey colours, sort of bluey-greeny colours, go with everything, don't they?
Well, they do. And they're such a beautiful tone as well, almost a pastel tone. So very, very forgiving.
Yeah, and like a gentle.
Yeah.
It'd be nice with your the sterling silver wire as well.
Oh yes,
that you had. And And you know, with the jump rings, any of the sterling silver findings that you had before as well would be lovely.
It's going to look lovely with a pair of jeans, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just an easy wearing stone. Yeah. Just really easy. Do you know what? Again, even if you're just starting out, just that on some stretching.
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
And then you can, because then it's easy to just build up lots of.
Yeah, like your stacker bracelets, isn't it? Then, which is a really, really good look.
$5.95? Seriously, for all of those? Do you know what's really surprising me? When I think what I spend on jewellery.
Yeah.
I should have just been coming here.
Yeah, you should have, yeah.
I would save an absolute fortune. Wow. $5.95. Pop those in your basket. Well done, Jenny, you've already got that. Good on you. Oh, what am I going for next? How about let's have another look on the T-bar. Yeah. The big rounds, these ones. Ooh. Look at these. Yeah. 375 carats here. Look at that.
Colour's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that amethyst. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, the lustre, just exquisite. I'm told that is textbook amethyst, absolute textbook. Now we had the little ones, didn't we, earlier? Did we show those? Yeah, we did. So again, I'm thinking, you need both. Be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because we had that earlier. Yeah. So the little ones were the ones that we had under earlier. But you see, look, these 12 mil. That's a good size, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Again, I love the fact you said earlier, chunky. Getting into that chunky time of year where you needed something a little bit more chunky. That's really going to make a statement, isn't it? Could we play with those and those?
Yeah, you could. You could have the smaller pink ones as almost like a charm, couldn't you, off the bracelet?
Or even if, I'm thinking of our jewellery suite now. I'm very taken with this idea of having a jewellery suite. Could you have maybe earrings out of one of the more delicate ones? So it's similar but not the same.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Same sort of gemstone, isn't it? So just a slight variation.
Whoa, 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 whoa. $9.95? Seriously? For all of those? Look how the light catches it. And again, you're getting so much texture and colour coming through there. It's just gorgeous. They are like mini planets. I do like that.
Yeah.
Oh, pop it in your baskets, $9.95. Make sure you check out Mary and Jerry, Jenny, Glyn. You've all gone for it. Hey, $9.95. Text in and say hi. I'd love to hear from you. Here's how you text in. 60777. Just text in and say hi. It's my first time at Jewellery Maker. I'm having a lovely time. Everything's so sparkly and pretty. Oh, you might not get me out of the building. I'll still be here tomorrow morning going, oh, it's all so beautiful. I might have made something. You never know. Right, what am I looking at next? Box number 7, blue opal. Ooh. Could I work this with my aquamarine?
That'd be a lovely combination.
Look at these. Ooh, there you go. So this is different one. Oh, box number 7. Oh, sorry, I got it from 17. Oh, this one. Here you go. Ooh, look at this. Blue opal, look at that. Hey, it's like a natural ombre going on there.
It is, isn't it?
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Oh, I just restranded. See, this is the trouble, is that it's so pretty. I don't need to do anything with that.
That's good. That's good. You don't have to, do you? That's really good.
Quick, easy makes.
Yeah.
Bish, bash, bosh, and it's done. Beautiful. Now, again, this is a 30 centimetre strand. Means precious stone. Opalus in Latin. Hey, if I worked here for long enough, I'd get very good at Latin, wouldn't I? I'm sure there's a pub quiz that would benefit for that. Look at that. Look at that. How much? £5.95? Seriously? But you see, that's it. Look how much you're getting. And I've been paying more than that just for sort of one bracelet. £5.95 and you get all of that. That would be really pretty with just a little tiny spacer bead in between, just a little silver spacer bead in between.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to give a little bit of bling. £5.95. What an incredible! Oh, I can't do lots of shows here.
You could do your spaces, couldn't you? To almost like your colour banding that you've got in there. You could just separate them out.
So it would really, oh, yeah, it's got to be done. £5.95, and then you've got all of those colours to play with. It's not like you're buying just one colour, is it? You're getting all of those colours, so that can go into your stash. And you might just go, actually, I just want the white ones. Save the blue for something else.
Yeah.
What was the one that I picked out by accident? Actually, look. Should we have a look at that one? Because I think, you know, could you work through with those? Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Would you put those together? Different sort of.
Yeah, because it's like your blues, isn't it?
It is your blues. Right. This is it. Here we go. So this is your appetite. Are you hungry for that? Beautiful. How much is this? £8.95. No messing. Look at it. You see? Oh, look at that. £8.95. Beautiful. Beautiful. They're my sort of colours. I do love that kind of colour. That would work with the aquamarine as well, wouldn't it? That's the one that I was thinking would work with the aquamarine. Oh, hang on. On the T-bar, I've got another one. Coming up in the next hour, apparently. Over here. Check this out. Okay, so we've got that one. But then we've got a star bar in the next hour. Am I allowed to give that away? Yeah. There you go. Bit of a teaser for you. Yes, look at this. Look at that. Look at the colours going through there. It does look nice with the white, doesn't it?
It does,
It looks really nice with the white. Finally, something I don't have to be tanned to wear and look good with. Something for winter. There we go. The paler you are, the better it looks. Brilliant. £8.95. Oh no, that's not for that one. Or is it? That one's £8.95. Can I say that? I'm going to tease you. You will want to watch out for that. Oh, we've got another star by. What is star by-tastic? What's our star by next? Oh, it's the white topaz. Hang on. Where have I got to find that? Here we go. Shall we have a look at it? Oh, here we go. Star by. Oh, I do like a star by. Look at this. This is complete sparkle-tastic. This is your white topaz. Birthstone for November. Can I change my birthday? That'd be rude. This is beautiful. Look at this. To seek is what it means. Said to have more curative powers than any other gem.
Oh,
hey,
there we go.
Very good. And said to ease insomnia. I don't know where they get all these facts from, but it's fascinating. So this is your white topaz, micro faceted rondelles. Look at that, 30cm strand. You can use that with everything, can't you?
I would be tempted to put it with the pink amethyst that you had. So that'd be really delicate and pretty and sparkly. That's lovely.
You are so right. Look at that. That is, isn't it? That's absolutely perfect. Oh, I'm told that's a high-end combo. Hey, you're a classy girl, Claire.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, look at you with your high-end choices. Is this coming at a high-end price then? Let's get down to that nitty-gritty, shall we? Because, you know, okay. What is that? I'm intrigued. Whoa!
Wow.
£10.95. That's got to be worth every penny. I'm not even going to attempt to guess how many are on there. Look at that. I mean, that would take me the rest of the evening to count. And we're fast running out. Seriously, is that another hour gone nearly? How did that happen?
Yeah, it's going really quickly, isn't it?
It's going so fast. I'm having lots of fun. It's great. But do you know what? You see, things like that, those two together. Can I work those two together?
Yeah, definitely.
Get something really delicate.
Yeah, I think a strand like that would work with, like you said, Pete, you know, in people's stashes. It's going to go with everything, isn't it?
It's like the most delicate, beautiful spacer.
Yeah.
Isn't it? And it just, because you'll just get that little sparkle and that little whoomp for something a bit special. Hey, it's just my white topaz.
Yeah.
Is that a bit decadent to use that as a? Am I going to have everyone shouting at the TV going, Natasha, you can't use that as a space. What are you talking about?
No, definitely not. I think it would be lovely. I'd be tempted to do like a full necklace though, with one of the pink amethysts as a pendant coming off it. So
would you?
yeah, I would do. I'd want to use it because I think that's a really pretty design, and it's quite a long strand, isn't it? So
it would. What did we say? It was 30 centimeters. So would you just do one at the end?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe just have one. Yeah.
Just one at the end.
One down. Could almost be quite bridal or bridesmaid, couldn't it? Like that.
I think they're just laughing at the fact I can't hold anything and drop everything. There you go. Look at that. What would happen? You know, we said earlier that you could have this as like a choker.
Yeah, coming off the white topaz.
Could you do that?
Yeah, because the bail's big enough, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, and that's a whole other look. And again, nice with the white. Beautiful with the white. We're fast running out of time. Should we have a look at what we've got? Let's have a little recap. 25 left of, what are we recapping? Oh, these ones? No, that one. What? Wait.
Like the unicorn horns?
Oh, the unicorn horn, those ones! Oh, it helps if I look at the screen, doesn't it? Look at that.
They'd work nicely with your white topaz.
Downed cameras and ran over. The spikes, Natasha, the spikes. If you hadn't said unicorn horns, I'd have known exactly what you're talking about. I tell you what, everyone in the studio is having to work so hard because they've got me in this evening. Sorry about £9.95. There it is. Unicorn horns in a pack. £9.95. That's a lot of unicorns.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Do unicorns do what? Do they live in herds? They must do, because they're like horses, but special.
Yeah.
Super special. Yeah, I'd say herds. Because you couldn't have a flock of unicorns, could you? That would just be weird. Yeah. Unless they have wings, yeah. £9.95. Anyway, possibly no unicorns coming up after the break, but make the most of that, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Hello, welcome back. This is our last live hour. Is that it? 10 o'clock and you're done? Oh, now, hello, you've got me, by the way, Natasha McCarthy. Yes, you haven't seen me on your screens here before. Normally I inhabit Seven Quarter, our sister channel. But yeah, brought across for this evening. Now, whilst we were on a break, I had a little rummage around. They brought out the fresh boxes for this hour. Having a little rummage. Claire, look what I found. Claire McDonald's here, by the way. Looky, look. Yes. I don't know how many we've got of these, but this is your multicolour white, orange and purple fresh water cultured. Seriously, potato pearl.
No
How can you
way.
describe it as a potato?
It's not a potato, is it at all?
No, look at that. It's gorgeous.
That's a crazy price.
All the colours. $12.95 for all of those. Freshwater cultured. Look at that. You know how we were saying earlier with the other pearls that we had? You can pick any coloured findings to go with that. You've got all the colours. Look at those. Just exquisite. Have we got many of these? Because I think these are going to fly. Only 16 of these. So if you want them, you're going to have to grab them quick. Look at the price. $12.95. I don't know much about pearls, but I think that's a good price. Would I be right? Yep.
It's amazing. Yeah,
it's brilliant. All natural as well.
I think that's a wonderful price for just, you know, that one there that's really slightly darker. It's quite metallic, isn't it?
Yes, but it's natural. That's the wonder of it, isn't it? That is natural.
See, that one there, I think that's a wonderful price for that one.
Just the one?
Yeah.
But $12.95, you're getting all of it. 38 centimetres. Look at that.
Beautiful strand.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And it's a classic. That's the thing. Now, you have to knot pearls, don't you?
You can do. You don't have to.
Is that sort of the classic way of doing
Yeah, I
them?
think it's a good, because it's a lot safer, isn't it? And it makes them, sort of the feel of them is very different. So sort of there's more fluidity with them and when you wear them, so it's a lot more secure. I think it's worth doing. Yeah. And we've actually got a guest designer, Fleur, is doing launching a pearl knotting DVD. So, I mean, that'd be absolutely worth getting to.
$12.95. Oh, I just think that's gorgeous. Producer Phil, are you making a list of everything I need to buy? Oh, am I going to like pot number 16? Oh, no, hang on, no, that's in pot number 15. Oh, hang on. Is that where I'm going? No, in number 16, you've got these. You've got that. Just, these isn't know what it is. Garnet. Now, you see, that is, oh, Look at that. Again, lovely, rich, Christmassy colours here with your garnet. 38 centimetres there. Look at that. I tell you what, sales are going to be boosted tonight by the time I come off air.
Yeah, me too.
Bit of that. Have a bit of that. Thank you very much. That's if you leave us any. 120 carats of garnet, faceted rounds. About 6... What? 795? January birthday. Oh, that's my mum.
And mine, yeah.
And yours as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
And
29th
my
of
son as
January.
well. What date's yours?
29th.
29th. Oh, you just snuck in.
Yeah.
My son's the 19th. It's meant to be the 5th. Hung on a bit there, didn't he? 795. That is an amazing price.
It's lovely. I love our garnet. Really.
Oh, I might have to get these and make some for my mum.
Yeah.
I think I've progressed from, you know, the pasta jewellery that you had to make your mum as a kid. I mean, bless her, she's still got her in her jewellery. But yeah, the macaroni pastas. And if you were lucky, then you got to paint it first before you... yeah. Strangely, she never wore that. But I'm sure if I made her something out of this, she actually might.
I'm sure she would.
Yeah. I didn't know. No, I didn't eat it. It was dried. Yeah, and I'm sure that by the time that I painted it, she didn't really want to boil it up and eat it either. No. But you see, garnet, perfect. She wouldn't be eating that. Oh, look at it! Just catches the light, doesn't it? With such a richness.
It does. So I put it with something quite contrasting. So you know, like say pearls, maybe from the kit.
From the kit we haven't shown anyone yet.
Yeah. So I think they'd work quite nicely because they're so different, aren't they? So
it then gives you enough space to actually let that colour come through, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We haven't shown you these yet. These are coming up in a kit, which is quite exciting. But that's what Claire's just picked up. She's like, yeah, mix and match that. Controversial, but I like it.
Nice combination.
I really like it. Ooh, so $7.95 gets you the garnet. Beautiful, really beautiful. Ooh, what can I make my mum out of that?
You could do a nice stretchy, couldn't you? And then put one of your sterling silver spacers,
Nice.
the big feature beads.
She wouldn't have to know that it wasn't very difficult to make. It'd be fine. It'd be absolutely fine. Number 10. Ooh, this is Morganite, part of the beryl family again. Good old beryl. She sneaks in everywhere, doesn't she, old beryl? Now, first discovered in Madagascar. There you go, look at all these are nicely rounded off, aren't they? Colour comes from the manganese impurities. Manganese. Said to alleviate stress and pressure. And said to open the heart chakra. Oh, I love that when I go to my yoga class on Friday. I say, oh yeah. Got a bit of that. Morganite. Isn't it pretty? It's very delicate, isn't it?
Beautiful. That would be lovely with
Hey, yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
And then I'd put that with, you know, the white topaz that you had before. I think that'd be very, very pretty.
Hang on, let me find that. Where? Where's it gone? Oh, it's gone. Snooze you lose around here. It's whisked away. Our floor managers here, they are incredibly efficient. Look at that. Now, yes, you are so right. Those together, how pretty. How pretty. Gail says, hi, enjoying the show. Great to see such enthusiasm. Gail, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Well, no, I haven't. You see, it's very easy, isn't it, when you see these day in, day out, to become a bit blasé. And to be like, yes, I'm surrounded by beautiful gemstones all the time. This is just how I live. I don't get that. I get the macaroni pasta. So this is, this is an absolute treat. $9.95 and fabric, but fabric's not glittery. There's something special about glittery things.
Yeah, definitely. It appeals to your inner magpie, doesn't it?
Oh,
Captures your
inner
attention.
magpie is just wrestling to get out this evening. It's all over the place. I might just tell my husband I worked it for free and just came home with lots of beautiful sparkly things. $9.95. Oh, one more, then I'm coming over to you, Claire.
Okie dokie.
Oh, these! Oh, I thought we were going to go 9. Can we have a look at 9 afterwards as well? Can we? Oh, we're saving it for later. Comes in a velvety pouch, so that one's special. Now is this your tiger's eye again? But in a chunk. That's a technical term, isn't it? Sorry if you were after like an expert this evening. We've got Claire. What are we calling these? Slabs? Which is better than chunk, apparently. I don't know. Look, you get a big old slab of that, which is your tiger's eye. Tiger's eye slabs. No, you can't do your patio. Well, you could.
Be very beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can have diamonds on the soles of your shoes, I'm sure you can have a patio of tiger's eye.
Yeah. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
You might have to buy a few. Hang on, we haven't checked the price yet. How big would your patio be? Maybe you could just do a patio for a doll's house.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, what is the price? What are we looking at? £15, $14.95. Hello. It's the stripe, isn't it, going through it? It's just incredible.
I think is that the chatoyancy?
What?
Is it? Yeah, I think it's.
Come on, say that with confidence and conviction, because I don't even know what it means. The what?
I think it's the chatoyancy.
Oh, the chatoy. Oh yeah. Leah's given her a round of applause there on cameras.
Thank you.
Chatoyancy, is that the technical?
Yeah, I think that's the phenomena.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's all give you a round. Hey! Hey, look, could you get that on Scrabble? That would be one, wouldn't it? You'd have to look up. Show up. $14.95. Hey, look at that. Oh, but hey, look, we haven't mentioned the fact that you get little idly biddly ones. That's my technical term. You come out with chavoyancy or something. Clairvoyancy.
I like idly biddly though. I like that.
And I say you get idly biddly ones in between. There you go. Spot the experts, not me. Jewellery Maker meets countdown. Here we go. These are your slabs. Approximately 25 of those. Ooh. $14.95.
It'd be nice, aren't they? They're big enough, aren't they? You know, like the long chain that you've got on. You could just have one, couldn't you, on the end of that?
Just one down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is this? This is making me think of autumn and your wintry boots.
Yes.
And your polar neck jumpers.
Being cosy and wrapping up warm.
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It's making me think of sort of brown needle cord. With your sort of cord trousers.
Trousers, yeah.
That's what this is going to go with, isn't it? Again, I think quite a retro look you could really go with in there. Look at that. Chavoyancy. Oh, don't miss out on that. What an absolute cracker. And you could actually put those with the big round ones that we had earlier. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
now,
you could.
Claire, this hour we've got a kit. Oh, hang on, I've forgotten part of it. I've left part of it behind. Oh, I'm on an iPad as well. Thank you. It's got all the details on here, you know. Excellent. Now, we teased you with this earlier, but this is just part of it. This is your Polar Express collection. White opal, graduated, faceted drops and more. Do you want to see what the more is? Should I put this here so you can actually there? I'm going to bring this across. Woo! I don't know where to start. Look at these. I can see why it's the Polar Express. Oh, we didn't mention, did we? It's Winter Wonderland Day today, hence the fact that we've got all of these beauties. Are those just little spaces? Oh, there you go, Winter Wonderland. You say it and they bring it up on the screen. Are they just little white spaces?
Yeah, just a little space. Yeah.
So a little Brucey bonus.
Yeah, a little added. Yeah.
So now, hang on. What are these? What are pearl? I know they're pearls, but what sort of pearls? I know I'm a beginner, but you know, come on. It's a pearl, Natasha. What sort of? We had potato pearls earlier.
Yeah.
Pearl nuggets.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And of course, going to work beautifully with your white opal. Oh, look at that.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Aren't they beautifully cut? Look at that. You get so many. Look how they're just bulging. And yeah, you've got so many of those.
They would look nice as a contrast with the. You remember the carnelian that you did with that fiery orange and reds?
Ooh.
So that would work really nicely.
Was that from last hour? I can't remember. Was that from last hour? Can we rummage around?
That would look nice,
Look
wouldn't it?
Amazing. Oh yeah. Oh, Leah's found them. She knows exactly what she's looking for. She's a pro as well. Look at that. Oh, there you go. Oh, a rounding vote of confidence from the gallery there. Leah is very good at her job. Excellent. Hey, look, if you ever need a reference, go to him. Don't. No. Oh, was it Michael? Yeah, well, I'm still learning the voices too, so I wasn't sure if it was Michael or Phil.
Sometimes they sound similar,
giving you such a amazing, glowing report there. So Leah is excellent at her job. She was straight in. She knew exactly what she was looking for. They do work really beautifully together.
They do.
Would you? Oh dear. I would give her an A star plus. Good job. But you'd have to buy those separately because they were from last hour. Have a look on the website or give our customer services a ring. 0800 644 655. UK based phone centre there. Call centre, that's what I'm after.
Yes, it is, yeah. Just down the road, isn't it?
They're 24/7 as well.
Very friendly, really friendly.
Because we share our call centre with Sewing Quarter. And I rang up at, well, before the show started, so 6 o'clock in the morning. And they were still there. Yeah. Still friendly. I'd struggle to be friendly at 6 o'clock in the morning, I tell you that. But they were there, really helpful. Now, anyway, so we get pearls, we get opal. Hang on. Whoa, Swarovski. 48 bicones of Swarovski goodness in there. Oh yeah, you see, it looks much prettier there, doesn't it, than in just a little plastic pot. Again, all the colours going on in there. Oh, it's just beautiful. And, as we've mentioned this throughout the last 3 hours, pearl colour wire. Now, apparently I've got to take the cap off. I'll give that to you, Claire. You know what you're doing. There you go. She's straight in there and exactly what she's doing. Look at these. So 2 different wires. Again, why do we need the 2 different sizes?
So we've got the structural wire, so the 0.8, and then your binding or your wrapping, the finer wire, the 0.4.
I haven't seen pearl-coloured copper wire before.
It's really, really popular.
It's gorgeous.
It's lovely. It's really lovely.
It's soft.
Yes, it is. Yeah. It is.
Really soft. I do love that, but because it's wrapped around the copper, it's got that strength too. So really beautiful one to have into your collection. There you go. If you don't have it yet, this is how you can get it. I don't actually know how much it is. I have no idea. $21.95 for all of that. Because you see, I don't even know how much these would go for by themselves. Just the wire themselves. They've got to be a few quid, haven't they, just by themselves?
And that strand of opal as well. You know, they're crammed on there, and they're really, really beautiful shape. And the fact
they're bulging.
Gorgeous.
That's how crammed they are. Look, they can't even. It's like an orthodontist's dream, isn't it? Crammed on there like that. But actually, look, you get so much because you can space them. You've got all of. Whoops. You see, I don't even have to hold them and things fall over here. You've also got the Swarovski bicones as well, and of course you've got your pearls. So by the time that you've spaced everything out with all of those,
it's going to go a long way, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm slightly worried that they're talking about insurance companies upstairs. Is that to do with teeth or the fact they keep dropping everything? I haven't broken anything yet, touch wood. Oh, they're safe in there for me. I love the fact that they're behind glass up in the gallery.
So
our producer in the direction. They're like, yeah, no, we're safe up here. That's what they think. $21.95. What are we doing with it? Oh, quick message. Jilly Susie Whatsit. Is that a name? Here we go. It says, good evening, girls. Welcome, Natasha. Thank you. Claire, quick question. Which size wire is best for wire writing beginners, please?
I would say you could absolutely do it with the 0.8, or you could work with the 1mm wire that we had earlier.
Yeah, I think we're going to recap on that later. We did do the sterling silver 3 set of wire, didn't we? And we had a 1mm, we had a 0.8mm, and 0.6mm and 0.4. Yeah. 1.6.4. Oh, it's coming up on the screen. Any second now. Any second. And so you could work with that. What's this?
It's fabulous, isn't it? Absolutely fabulous price, yeah.
Shall I grab it? There we go. See, Leah again, who is good at her job, has gone straight in and got it for us. This is what we're talking about. These are the wires that we were talking about. Came as a 3-pack, and we said earlier, not always available. Not always available. There's your, that's your 1mm, 6mm.
So that's your 0.6, and then yeah.
6mm. That would be quite chunky, wouldn't it? Wow. 0.6, 0.4. Hey,
gorgeous.
Woo! Right, let's make something.
Okay.
Let's do it. There you go, Jill. I hope that helps. Jilly, Susie, what's it? Oh, do we want to see what we're actually making? That might help, mightn't it? Ooh. Oh, that's a bit special.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So the same, it's the same technique. So to make the necklace and the bracelet, so it's exactly the same. It's just how you mould them. So it's building it in the same way, and whether you have it sort of flat.
It's like sculpting.
Or whether you sort of bend it round, so you've got your bracelet like that. So we're going to build it in the same way.
Wow, and there's a ring as well. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. And then you've got just sort of drop opals for the earring.
Just little drops.
Look at that, how simple but how beautiful. Ooh.
So if we start off, so what we're going to do this time, so you know, on the last demonstration, so we built the bracelet sort of as a whole. This time, what we're going to do is sort of we're going to have 2 halves, and then we're going to build that central bit. So it's slightly different because we want to have a little bit more, almost like a trellis effect, so you can see where the wires curve round. So again, I'll do a little bit on the actual size wire, and I'll do work on the larger wire, because you can see again this is sort of like maybe a step up from the last weave that we did, but it's a nice simple one as well, so it's a good one to work with.
So what difficulty rating? If we had to give it a difficulty,
I would say it's not. I wouldn't say it's intermediate.
Adventurous beginner.
Yeah, and just just sort of go with it, and especially you can watch it back, can't you, on YouTube, and if you need any help, you can always message.
Do your shows do the same as sewing quarters then? Does it all go onto YouTube?
Yeah. So you can re-watch it.
That's good. So if you're buying today, just make a little note in your diary of the date.
Yeah.
And then you've got it there to watch back any time. That's the beauty of it, isn't it?
So I'm going to build it as the two halves. So if we have a look at these, so this is how it's going to be built. So we're going to have 2 of these sections. So this is what we want to build. So we've got our structural wire here, and we've got our weaving, our binding wire here. So our starting point is going to be, to make that, is we're going to need 2 lots of our 0.8. So I'm just going to pop those together. So I've probably got, we have a look here.
This is handy, isn't it?
It is, yeah. About 20 inches there. So I'm going to work with my, so if I have a look, so I'm just going to pop the 2 together and just find the centre point. So I'm working with my chain nose pliers. I'm just going to pinch that together. So if I just give that a little squidge there. So then I'm going to start to just curve them out.
And is this wire like the one that we used earlier? Does the coating make a difference as to how?
It's not so much the coating. So some of them. So again, it's got the copper core. The lovely thing with this is it's very, very malleable. So I can't remember the lady's name that messaged in about the wire writing. So if you did wire writing with the
oh, it was Jilly Susie What's It.
So if Jilly Susie What's It were going to do some wire writing, then this would be really good to work with because it's so malleable. So you get really, really nice smooth curves, and it'd be very easy to work with.
But then if it's that malleable, does it hold? But will it hold its shape?
Because what you can do, so again, the more we work with it, the harder it's going to get. So there's that side of it as well. But there's also things that you can do. So you know, when we worked with like the forming pliers. So if you sort of go along and you're just going to keep pinching like that, and so you've got the force on it like that. So that will make it going to go harder. So there's different tools you can use. So a wire whacker, you can also sort of sandwich it in between sort of two bits of, almost like two nylon bricks, and that hardens it as well.
Okay.
So there's lots of different ways that you can do that. So I've got the one almost like a V shape. So that's coming out, and I want to do another one of those, and I can do maybe a little, so either probably about the same length or maybe a little bit shorter. So I'm going to do exactly the same. So I'm just going to put the two ends together and make a V. So again, group it together, bring those through, and give that a bit of a pinch. So what we want to do then is we're going to put one inside the other. So they're going to sit. So we're going to have, so everything that I do now you would duplicate, because you're going to have the two sides coming over. So everything that I do now, so you do again. So what you're looking to do is so those two V's sort of fit in here. So if we have a little look, so I've got my 0.4. And I'm going to start, so I'll show you where we start, and then we'll swap on to the larger wire. So I'm going to leave maybe an inch or so here of just so that's going to be, so what we'll do, we'll be making our clasp out of that one. So I'm just going to pop the 0.4, the weaving wire. I'm going to just start to anchor on. So anchor on is just all I'm looking to attach that wire. So I'm like hand coiling around that outer wire, and as that V starts to sort of spread out a little bit, I can then bring in the second V and just drop that in there. So the next bit I'm going to do is I'm going to start to wrap this wire around the two. So I'm going to bind twice. So again, because we've got nothing other than that little tiny wrap there binding the two together. So I'm going to swap now onto the larger wire so that you can just see, because there's a couple of little techniques that will help with this, because what you want to think about is your tension now.
Okay.
So you've got, so if we, and I'll actually do it in the shape that we're gonna work with. So
which bit of the necklace is that?
So that is the bit that we're starting at is the bit.
Shall I grab it?
It's on. If I move it like that, so we're starting at this point here, at that bit there. Can you see where the weaving starts?
Ah, there, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I go on the larger size, so this is my, so the gold is my 0.4. So I'm just going to do a couple of wraps.
And that just holds it, that just secures it to start off with.
Yeah. So again, you just bunch that together. So now we're going to do the weave. So it's like it's called like a 5 and 2. So I'll pop the second wire in. So now, say I do 5 single wraps on that outer wire.
Is that including the first ones that you did?
The beauty of the 5 and 2 is it really doesn't matter if it's a 7 and 2 or 6 and 3. You won't really notice it. That's why it's a good weave to do.
And you still got it 5 and 2. It's fine.
Yeah. So I've got the 5 on this outer wire. So now I've introduced that second wire in there, and I'm going to wrap twice around the 2 wires. But what I want to make sure is that I don't pull it really, really tightly. So I want to just keep it so it's a little bit of a gap.
You still got to get in, haven't you?
Yes, so when I've done 2 here, that's it, exactly. So if I just open that up a little bit, I need to be able to get in and get that wire back in down here. So if I pull too tightly on the 2 bind, I won't be able to get back in on the 5. So you can see, so if we just go along there, and so then I'm going to run along. So my next bit is I'm going to go over the two wires and then back, and so carry on.
If you do happen to do too tight, can you go in and unravel?
Yeah,
is that okay
absolutely.
To do?
Yeah, totally you can, and especially with that really malleable pearl wire, you can, you know, absolutely no problem. So you can just keep going. So you can see how that's going to start to build up, and you can see there. So as that little bit, so I would just spend the time and just push that together. But so you can see there how that's going to start to form.
So effective, this wire.
It's a good look, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a really good look, but it does. So it's a good decoration, but it's also it's binding and giving you that structure. It's binding the wires together.
And here it is. It was so delicate. I'm loving the softness of the pearl wire. Look at that! Isn't that just beautiful? And again, bridal.
Yeah, it'd be great for bridal.
It'd be beautiful as bridal. Or just for Christmas and those icy days. Just beautiful.
So what I do now is, I've done that bit, so we can cut that off there. I'm going to leave that tail because I'm going to need that later. So to start on the other side, I'm just going to turn it over and do exactly the same. So again, I'm going to leave myself a little bit of a tail so I get good tension there. And I'm going to try and use, and it doesn't matter if it's not identical, but you can use the other side as a bit of a guide to help you.
I was going to say, do you need to line it up? Or?
It's really, you know, ideally, but, you know, you're not going to, because it's quite a fine weave, you're not really going to notice. So if I bring that up there, so again, so I'd be going along that side and doing my 2 there. So you're just going to build in exactly the same way. So if I swap over now and show you this one here. So if we have a look at that one. So you can see
fine, isn't it, when
where
you
that's going. Yeah, so you can see how, so if I hold that up as well so that you can see how that's starting to look. So you can see there, so that one, I'm not sure, that could be an 8 and 2. It's really, you know, it really doesn't matter. That's the beauty of that weave.
How did you learn all of this, Claire?
I suppose just like, we work in a really creative environment, don't we? So, you know, I learn a lot from other guest designers, trial and error, books, watching YouTube, lots of things like that.
Lots of ways. And have you been doing this for very long?
I've been here for about 3 years, yeah. But I've made jewellery, for a long time.
They're so rude up in the gallery.
They are. Yeah, no, they're very rude. So what we're going to do now, so you've got your
here.
You've got your so you've got your structure now. So now this is where we start to create the trellis bit. So I've probably gone about 1.5 inches of that weave. So now this is where we're going to start to work with these wires. So we've got the shorter wires on the outside, so I'm going to leave those there, and I start to work and create my shape with the inner wires. So I'm just running those through my fingers, getting rid of any kinks that are there. So I'm going to start. So whatever I do on one, I'm then going to mirror.
I was going to say, do you have a design in mind when you start? Have you got it sketched out somewhere?
You can sketch it out. Yeah. Essentially, all I'm going to do is I'm going to do some curls and some crisscrossing because I'm looking to do a couple of things. I want to add some detail, but I also want to give some strength and bind in that little bit here. Okay.
So it's got to be form and function.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm just going to start, and I'm going to start and really work in, tease that wire around. So I want to get a nice curve. So, and you can see how lovely and malleable that wire is. So I'm going all the way around, and I'm going to just come in and bring that a little bit tighter.
Are you using your thumb or your nail when you do that? Oh, look at that.
Okay. So again, so if you want to, I'm just using my hands at the moment. You can totally use your pliers if you wanted to.
But when you're doing it, is it sort of your thumb or your nail? Which bit of your...
Yeah, so it's a mixture of two. So I'll be working with the pad of my thumb and then a little bit on my nail. Okay. So I'm using the pad of my thumb now underneath. So unfortunately, if I try and hold it maybe like that to 2, so you can see there, can you see how I'm sort of supporting it and the fleshy part of my thumb. So that would have been, so obviously underneath there would be the harder surface. And I'm supporting it underneath, but I'm looking to curve it round and support it there so it stays quite flat. I'm going to bring that all the way back round. So if we keep going and bring that in. So it's almost like two little eyes, isn't it?
It's almost butterfly wings, isn't it? Oh, actually, that looks like a heart now when you've done it like that.
So we've got that section there.
Wouldn't this be pretty as a brooch?
Yeah, it's a really versatile design. You could do it as lots of things. So now on this section, so how depending on how wide I open that out and how big that curve is going to be here, that's going to obviously determine how big that and the depth of the sort of like the bracelet as a whole. So I'm just going to check it there. So to get them quite even and just so that they're sitting like that. Okay.
So Claire, you know you said that you would be doing exactly the same with the other side.
Yeah.
Would you be doing it sort of at the same time? So you'd do this and then do the other one?
Different people work in different ways. So what I tend to do is I'll do one side on a sort of one movement on one side, and then straight away I'll go and do the identical movement on the other side. So I'm going to bring that in. So the next bit to create the next part. So I'm going to work on this wire now. So I'm gripping here, so I know that that's quite even. I'm going to bring through, and so I'm now going to take this wire. So I'm coming up and almost tying a knot around that framework. So I'm going to start to bring it. So I'll work a little bit down here, and then as that loop gets smaller, I'm just going to have more control and bring it in. So I'm really working with this finger here to control that little loop. So I'm coming in and I'm going to bring down. I'm just going to leave that for a minute now and do exactly the same on the other. So I'm turning it round. So we start off, we just mould that curve a little bit, bring round.
It's like weaving, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is, isn't it? Just with the heavier gauge wire. So as it gets smaller, we'll get a bit more control of that. So now, so we've got that detail. We check it and see how it looks, that it's quite even. So now what I can do is I can crisscross that. So I've added the detail, but I've filled this area and I've sort of got a nice bind for that section there. So what I'd be looking at doing is, I mean, you're not going to particularly see them close together. So this one, you can actually see, this one is coming down much, much further.
Yeah.
So if I wanted it to be exact, all I'd just do is move that loop up.
Okay.
But chances are you're not really going to notice it, because you know, they won't really be next to each other. You're going to have the detail in the middle. So I'm going to come across now and like a wrap loop. So I'm pinching here and I'm going to wrap that around the outside. So again, I've got that detail, but it's nice and firm. So I've got that little bit and I'm going to snip that off there. So I'm going to bring that in and do exactly the same on the other side. So now you've got your two sides, and you've also got two lots of structural wire. So we're getting rid of these ones, but we've still got two lots of structural wire left. So if I just bring those in there.
How do you finish those off so they don't, because there's nothing worse, is there, than having a bracelet where there's just a little bit of metal that scratches? What
you would do is, it's like, if you can see, so how my wrist, that sort of motion. Yeah, so I'd have the wire in my pliers and it's sort of like a curve. So I'm moving it like that so that it's sort of just turning it in.
Okay, there's a rogue fly in the studio.
He's huge, isn't he?
He's enormous. It's a crazy big fly. Look, it's there. God, it wants to know how to do this. It's once in on the action.
So this is where the variation comes in. So if you put the two together, hopefully they look pretty similar. And what you're going to do, you've still got your binding wires, so you can bind these two together. Now, if you wanted to, so to do the, you're going to bind the two here, so it's sort of like you've got a set length there, and then you're going to bring these out so that that's where it sort of comes in And so you've got that point.
Oh, so these were the big.
So those are the two outer ones. So if I'm just going to bring that there, so I'm going to get my chain nose pliers and just create a V shape. So I'm going to do exactly the same on that side. Now what I would do, which is going to take too long because it would be incredibly boring to watch, but you've got these wires here. So you're going to hold this in position. You could use your masking tape if you wanted to, and you're just going to start to hand coil and bind those two. So that's going to give you the strength and the whole of that. So it then becomes as one piece. So you'd keep going and you're going to bind those so you can see how they're being bound really, really nice and tightly together. So you've got that, so that it becomes one piece, and you do exactly the same on that bottom section.
So are both going to be bent or just the top?
So just the top one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
lovely.
you can see there. You could, I mean, you know, once you've got that, you can play about with that. So you could do your own version.
It's just exquisite, isn't it? I'm just enthralled. It's beautiful.
Thank you. So I'm going to take some of these now, and so what I'm looking to do again is this sort of like the swirling here. I'm looking to create, and it's quite you know, there's no set. All you're looking to do is fill that area with almost like little settings to pop particularly your opals in. So if we had a look, so I'm going to take some of the larger ones. So I'm going to bring that round. So it's a case of just making curves. So if I almost like make a spiral, it's a real like three-dimensional piece. That then is sort of can go in there. That the point is protected by the wire work, but you can really see how that becomes a real feature in that middle section. So what I could do if I was going to try and secure that, I would come up through that coil and bring that through.
Oh, so then I was wondering how that was going to be attached. So with the finer wire.
Yeah. And you can absolutely, I mean, I've got some left over here, but you can add in because you've got, you know, lots and lots of wires there, a really good matrix of wires.
Now we've got up on the screen at the moment the icy spikes.
See, they'd be lovely in there,
yeah, that's what I was
they?
just thinking. We've got 10 of those left. Let me just bring them across for you. Just have a little wander. But you can mix those through, can you? As we're all about the winter wonderland, aren't we, today? But look, here we go.
They'd work fabulously, and size-wise as well. So shape.
Well, then you've got
size,
that variety, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'd work a treat. Now we're down to the last 10. Susu's got hers, Elizabeth's got hers, Catherine's got a couple. She's gone for it. Why not? Do it. Absolutely. Amanda and Shirley, good on you. But Janice, Claire, Kate, Julie, Karen, Julia and Rosalind, you've got to be quick. Down to the last 10.
So all you're going to do is you're just going to keep working in that central section, and you can add in as many as you want. So with this one, it's still wobbling around a bit. So I'm going to take this tail and I can just bind around. And so some of them, I've sort of gone a few times around in this section. So this one here, I'll probably just keep it quite flat. This one that's longer, I can take that all the way up so that it almost, you know, it's hugging all the way around. If I work with my round nose pliers now and just turn that end. So I tended to work with the opals and set all of those, and then what you can do, so that's now much more secure, and then you can go in and you're looking to fill gaps with, say, the pearls and really sort of work round and curve round with the just the Swarovski bicombs. So it just gives it that. So you can, there's no set pattern. It's just really how your wire is formed.
That. And so every single one is going to be different. It's going to be absolutely unique. It's just gorgeous. You know, we had we've got the silver wire, the sterling silver wire as well. Could you do one strand of your pearl and then one strand of your silver, and then have that difference as well?
Yeah, you
so you have different texture.
Yeah.
Because, you know, once I've got all of these wires, I'm going to have to do
because you get the same sort of effect as with the spikes, didn't you? So one's like the frosted look, which would be the pearl, and one, you know, if it's like the shiny wire, would be like the you know, almost like the mystic coated. So you can see, and all I've done to create a loop at the end is, so I've got the last bit, so I've got my round nose pliers, so I'm just going to turn in and I create a loop there. So that would either be a point to hang my jump ring for my necklace, or then I'd use my forming pliers and create a bangle shape.
There you go. That's what it looks like on the final one.
So there you go.
That's a lovely finish, actually. It's
just really simple, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Now, that was made all out of the kit. With the star buy that you've seen on your screen at the moment is these. It's the icy spikes, $9.95. You're getting all of those. But apparently we've got another star buy. Coming up. Oh no, you've got something that's up for us. Take a look. Wow. Oh, there it is. I don't have to do a fanfare. It's already done for me. Brilliant. I come with my own sound effects. Now, your star buy. Sky blue apatite. Graduated plain rondelles. But just, now you see against the white, isn't that beautiful? 35 carats of your sky blue coming in there. Look at that. Absolute. These are my colours. Oh, look at that. I just think that is exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. That reminds me of summer holidays. It's a summer holiday colour, isn't it? But then you can mix it with that topaz that you've got and the opals, and you've suddenly got winter. Yeah. It's a really versatile one. So you've got the colours ranging here from your swimming pool blues to sea greens. There you go. $6.95. Wow! No wonder it's a star buy. $6.95. What would you do with these, Claire?
I'd be tempted to. So in the demo that I've just done, you could just sort of dot a few in, couldn't you? Because the colour's really vibrant. So even just one or two would really stand out against like the the white background.
Let's grab that bracelet and let's have a play. Oh, I could stay and play all day. This is brilliant. Oh, wouldn't that be beautiful? Yeah, imagine that just wending its little way through there. Yes.
Yeah, it works really nicely.
Yes, yes. Or you've got those. You've got the Swarovski.
The bicones.
The bicones.
Yeah.
So you mix in the rondos with the bicones. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Oh, $6.95. A nice little add into your basket, and you're getting a lot there. So that's 20 centimetres. $6.95. I think that's fabulous. Ooh. Ah, now, here we go. These ones. No. These ones? No. Oh, the big ones. Ah. Here we go. Now, look at these. It's been all about the big chunky ones, hasn't it? Look at this. So this is 220 carats. Chrysocolla. Have I said that right?
Chrysocolla, yeah. It's a good name, isn't it? And we don't see it very often as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful gemstone.
Where does it come from? We're going to find out. From Africa. Look at the colours in there. Look at that.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it? Hey, I'm really pleased we have these big chunky colours. You know, we're talking about gents cufflinks. Surely that's got to be in there. Just beautiful. And just so versatile, because you can put them with more delicate things, can't you?
And you can.
And really make that the feature.
Yeah.
And then taper down. But look at the different shapes as well. Lovely. $26.95. Hang on, no, we're not paying that. I keep forgetting that sometimes you just bring the price down, because you can. $17.95. Oh, Claire, I tell you what, we've got some shopping to do when we come on fair, haven't we?
I know. Because those again would be lovely on that long chain that you've got, wouldn't they? They'd be really nice.
They'd be lovely everywhere. Now, could you use those as little spacers, or would that be weird?
No, that would look really nice, and the way it's going across the stone would be lovely as well.
Well, so you sort of almost wrap.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah.
Oh, see, this is the trouble. It's choices. Zoe says, hi ladies, I have 2 strands of this and they are gorgeous. And she's a polymer clay tutor.
She is. She's very good. Yeah, she is.
Oh, hang on, I'm putting the wrong one back. Yeah, it's the mixture of colours through there, isn't it? And that's what I love, because then you don't have, you've even got kind of an ambery colour going through there. So you've got earthy tones going through and those cooler shades as well.
And lovely faceting as well, isn't it? Because you've got they're so big.
There you go. Anila says, how to make gents gems. Don't know who gem is, but she's getting some cufflinks. Can JM teach in one of the sessions in the future, please?
Yeah, be good. Yeah, because sometimes we do like makes for men shows, so yeah.
Men are so tricky to make things for, I think, and we do this over on the Sewing Quarter. It's really hard to make makes for men, but actually a good pair of cufflinks, perfect. And birthdays, Christmases, anything like that, absolutely fab.
Yeah, if I can sort of like get that into a show and a coming show, we'll definitely do that, because they are really quick makes as well. So
are they?
Yeah, I could see if we could do like a mini demo.
So presumably it's just about how you're going to actually fix that.
Yeah, so what you'd be looking, so it's getting the wire through the drill hole of whatever it is that's going to be at the front. I would probably gizmo a little bit of wire, quite a hard wire, to have as almost, like the stalk that sort of goes through. And then ideally, if you've got, like the toggle clasp and that T-bar, that's what you'd have on a jump ring sort of going through. So it's not a complicated make. But yeah, Anila's right, we don't do it very often. So.
But impressive. £17.95, an impressive price here as well. Beautiful. Oh, box number 8. 18. Oh, ooh. This is so delicate. Look at that. Multicolour. Oh, it's Beryl again. Hello, Beryl. Small nuggets from your multicoloured look at that, isn't that pretty? Hey, you know that those tiny topazes that we had on the earlier show? They would look
They'd
pretty,
work really nicely,
yeah.
Yeah, they would.
Oh, yes. 38cm strand going on there. Could you mix those through with pearls? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Would that work? Oh, yes. Very pretty, very delicate. Lovely if you're wearing anything pastel-y. Again, nice with the white, actually. Let's see that against the white. Ooh, that's pretty as well, isn't it? Pastel-y. Good for us blondes, I think. A little bit of pastel there. $9.95. Prices are really good, aren't they? They're not really good. Well, you see, the thing is, I'm coming from often having to buy, because obviously we wear jewellery on air. We're not really allowed to here because, we're making it. But over on Sewing Quarter, we wear jewellery on air, and it can really become quite an expense, but...
Because you've got colour, haven't you? And you've got clarity as well on that strand, so it's a really special strand.
Okay, so tell me about colour and clarity. Is that what I've got to look for? I know that I've got to look for that on diamonds, but in these as well. So
with something like that, you can see they're very definite colours, aren't they? You can see the colours, but on some of them are sort of more pastel and more opaque, but some of them you've got lovely clarity. So when you're thinking about how it's going to work with light going through it.
Beautiful.
Really nice. Really nice.
Things that... Oh, hang on. Imagine the odd one through there.
Yeah, it'd be gorgeous. Really lovely.
Just a little delicate.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't that be pretty? Really pretty. Oh, we've got time for one more. Pearls in box 17. Why not? Oh. Could you? Would it be rude not to? I don't know. What do you think? Claire, is that an okay combination to go?
I think that's beautiful, yeah. It's lovely.
Now, hang on. These are white freshwater cultured. Again, what's with the potato? You've got some of the most beautiful things here, and then you go and describe them as potato. Is that just the shape of them? Potato. Potato beads there, 5 to 6 mil. £5.95?
Wow.
Gosh, that's great value. Wow, I'm absolutely staggered by it. Seriously, I mean, I think how much I pay for pearls. Even just a pair of pearl earrings.
So that would be nice, you know, when you had the chrysocolla, so you could do your necklace, the main body of the necklace in the pearls, and then put one of your chrysocolla slabs, so the big ones.
Oh, my slabs,
yeah, the
these
big ones are
ones.
like the nugget ones. Put those
in between.
Yeah, something very
Ooh.
contrasting.
You like your contrasting, don't you? And it works.
I do.
Beautiful. I can't believe £5.95 for those. That's just incredible.
Especially if you think, you know, how we've like mentioned about bridal, and you think about prices of bridal jewellery.
I had pearl earrings for my wedding, and that's why I'm like, £5.95, seriously, because I paid a lot more. So that I would just, yeah, £5.95. If anything has made me want to jewellery make, firstly it's been your stunning demos, Claire, but it's also the fact that I would pay so much for these, and now actually a little bit of time, sat in a bit of metal wrapping, bit of wire wrapping in front of the TV.
Yeah, and breaking it down, it's
Job done.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Claire, how are we nearly out of time?
I know,
How
it's
did
gone
that
really
happen?
quickly, hasn't it?
4 hours has gone in a blink of an eye. Gosh. So your white Freshwater, are you coming over here? Am I going over to you? Oh, I'm going to wander over to Claire. Hello. I wonder why Claire was just stood there.
Just standing here.
So one of us has got to walk somewhere. Oh, look at us.
I know, matching now, yeah.
But if we make a run for it together,
Yeah.
then the security guy can only catch one of us.
Yeah, it's all right. It's old Paul, so it doesn't matter.
He says he's not security, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He doesn't matter. We can't call him old Paul because I'm older.
Yeah, and me. I think I'm older than everyone. Everyone.
Leah's pointing and saying, "You're the oldest. You're the oldest." Oh, yeah. She was great at her job now. She's gone down to good.
Yeah.
Anyway, £21.95 is your heart Swarovski. I can't believe that we've got any of these left. That's just crazy. You get the whole lot. You get the 30-inch chain. You get your braille there, your bail rather there, and then you get your Swarovski heart. That I just called it braille. Braille.
So that's going to be loads of my Christmas presents. Definitely.
Such a quick, simple,
yeah,
easy make.
yeah.
Looks far more expensive than £21.95. That's just crazy. Well done, Natasha.
Yeah, definitely.
Says Ross, thank you.
It's been brilliant.
I want to learn. I want to learn more. It's just incredible. That tiny bit of knowledge that I had, I just...
It whetted your appetite.
Totally. Thank you so much,
No,
Claire.
thank you.
Oh, more messages. We'll say night to night. Oh, thank you for a great and funny show, guys. You're wonderful, talented and entertaining. Love you always. Oh, Shazza.
Aw,
Thanks.
lovely Shazza.
Hey, now maybe we should get Shazza to write Leah's CV. Because, and her recommendation, we don't want you to go anywhere, but she was only told that she was good at her job earlier, and Shazza obviously has a great way with words, so there we go. But Claire, thank you so much. Leah,
You're
don't
very
go
welcome.
anywhere, you're brilliant, and thank you ever so much at home for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the